myself this way. I will it my way. All these words I don't just say. That and I find it new. Every day for us something new. Open mind for it.
Mr. Speaker, there are clearly some messages to take from recent events and the bill that's on the floor today. The overriding message is that there is a responsibility that comes with being entrusted to broadcast over the public airwaves. People say that if you don't like the content of a certain show and you find it offensive, then just don't watch. The problem with that argument is that when content is being broadcast over public airwaves, it sometimes can't be avoided. Fact is that people in this country surf and flip up and down channels of the TV and radio dial. And if we don't regulate what people can see and hear in these forums, children in particular will be exposed to material that is completely inappropriate. But while we and broadcasters in particular should take action to crack down on indecent material, we must not allow this focus on decency to become a mission instead to do everything possible to gain favor with the FCC and their ultimate leader, President Bush. Being contrary to the government and offensive to the president and his campaign donors should not fall into the category of indecent material. Unfortunately, the Clear Channel case with Howard Stern leaves that impression. Consider the facts. On February 25th, Clear Channel announced that its radio stations would no longer carry the Howard Stern Show, citing the, quote, indecent content, quote, in Stern's February 24th radio broadcast. But nothing in Mr. Stern's recent shows has been cited by the FCC for indecency. And it has been years since he has been fined by the FCC. Some commentators have actually said that his show has been milder in recent months. According to a Wall Street Journal, Mr. Stern's sponsors have not pulled their advertisements, meaning that the sponsors don't believe that the show is across the line. The only thing that has changed is that just 2 days before his suspension, Mr. Stern had begun to become more critical of the Bush administration. An administration, Clear Channel, and its top executives have bankrolled to the tune of $42,000 this campaign cycle and hundreds of thousands of dollars in years past. Even more curious is the location where Mr. Stern's show is being dropped. Is it simple coincidence that the political battlegrounds of Ohio and Florida are losing a popular critic of the Bush administration just as the election season begins? Request me to ask for one additional minute.
Additional minute.
While we are right to take action today to keep indecent material off our public airwaves, this should not be seen as open season on diversity of views. If we only have radio personalities who are sympathetic to the president and his large corporate backers, then we will only have a small number of voices being heard, and all of them will be at the far right end of the radio dial. I thank you and yield back the balance of my time.
And the self-described king of all media, and the king of small crowd things.
They suck that. That suck. We are losing. Suck that. They're winning. Suck that. Suck. This is the scariest time in our nation's history. Suck that. Suck that. Boom, boom, boom.
Write a constitution that says separate religion from state. Not happening anymore. Control the media. Clear Fox. All of them. Corn. Send over their latest video. You get played. They're angry, and I get it. Get it. I believe that young people get it. I believe that young people, 18, 16, 20, are freaking out right now.
Drop Jack Howard Stern, a casualty of a crackdown on...
What's going on today? We gotta break away. We got a problem. I think it's hard. Now they think we're all the same. And always hear the blame. For this time, it's time to stop it. I feel the time to ignore everything you say. Y'all want me to say something? Y'all want me to say something?
angry. They're angry by the corporations running the music business.
I get it. What's going on today? Why must it be this way? We're going nowhere. Not that you do how they do. We're all the same and always with the same. For this, I think this day it's time to stop the game. I'm thinking time to pay for everything you make me pay. No one can say something. No one can say something.
Broadcasting indecent material could lead to hefty fines under a bill that's just been approved by the House, but it would not affect satellite or cable programs, which the federal government does not regulate.
That's right. However, XM satellite radio may come out of being a big winner here. That is, if broadcast stations do lose some of their most popular personalities. Stephen Chena joins us now from our downtown bureau with that story. Stephen?
Leon, if the FCC comes down hard on broadcasters, some of the most popular personalities vowed to head to pay radio. And this is music to the ears of folks at XM Satellite Radio here in D.C. The halftime stunt, which launched a crusade to clean up the airwaves. Janet Jackson's so-called wardrobe malfunction at the Super Bowl could have a lasting impact on TV and radio.
You can get fined up to $500,000, and that can be you as the speaker, or it can be the broadcast station.
It's entertainment. One of the most likely targets of a better-armed FCC, the pioneer of raunch radio, Howard Stern. He vows to quit the minute President Bush signs legislation to crack down on indecency.
I'm thinking about leaving, period, and maybe going to satellite radio or doing something else.
Howard Stern? He's just a funny DJ. Stern's fans are legion, and if the self-proclaimed king of all media decides to bail on broadcast and head for satellite radio, it could lift the struggling industry to its feet.
It's not that expensive for that amount of humor in your life. It's pretty good deal.
XM Radio in Northeast launched 3 years ago. The pay radio operation has grown steadily but has yet to make a profit. The looming FCC crackdown is so controversial, no radio station, DJ, or even folks at XM will comment on camera on the subject. But an official with XM did tell me if Howard Stern is willing to come to pay radio and bring his millions of fans, XM is willing to talk with Stern. Now, for the record, a satellite radio will cost you about $100. The monthly fee runs about $10.
The caller did mention Howard Stern. And, Snoop does his thing, which could be controversial. You do your thing, which could be, considered, risque. Now, with Howard Stern being yanked off of 6 stations, what do you think the climate of the country is right now when it comes to an artist like yourself putting out what you think is just entertainment and then possibly having that shut down, Todd? What do you think about all this?
That's a good question. I mean, I'm a huge Howard fan. I've listened to Howard forever. I think what's going on with Howard is less about obscenity and more political. And, it's alarming. And, this whole thing that you hear about FCC, only thing in our business, or I should say, is the MPAA. You have these rules and guidelines, and you kind of, even that as vague as it is, you have a better grasp on what the rules are. But with the FCC, it just seems so arbitrary. And the things that they're kind of coming after Howard for now has been the things he's been doing for the past, 20 years since I've been listening to him, since I was in 6th grade. Nothing is just changed. It just seems like, to me, it seems a little bit more political than it is about obscenity.
The threat is very real, realer than you may know. What if, say 2 Mondays from now, Todd, you turn on your radio and Stern isn't there? I mean, what would your reaction be? What would you do? Is anyone going to use their celebrity, or is there anyone what do you think you could do?
Well, I don't know that anybody can do anything, because I understand, when you go up against the FCC and they do things with licenses and they shut down, the greater infinity at large by not, giving them licenses. And this is all what I've heard through Howard. I don't know too much about this. Correct me if I'm wrong. What it seems to me, if I was Howard, I would do is I would immediately establish myself on satellite radio. Because I always, in my head, satellite radio is like HBO of radio, right? You can do whatever you want. So it seems to me like if I was Howard, I would sort of put up a fight, because you don't want to be that guy who just sort of bowed down. But at the same time, I'd be playing my roots in satellite radio. And I think that, 80% of his fans would just get on that bandwagon and things would go on. It would probably be better. Now, I don't know, does Clear Channel own satellite? I don't know anything about the legalities and the rules of satellite. But It seems to me like that's where you can have a little bit more leeway and Howard could thrive. the way Howard talks about it, again, I don't know much about it, but the way Howard talks about it, because he's a bigger fighter than anybody, there's not much he can do at this point, you know. It's crazy.
Some folks are born made to wave the flag. Ooh, they're red, white, and blue. And when the band plays hail to the chief, ooh, they point the cannon at you, y'all. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no senator, dog. Oh. Some folks born silver spoon in hand. Y'all don't to help themselves, y'all. But when the tax man comes to the door, y'all the house looking like a Roman stadium. It ain't me. I ain't no millionaire dog. It ain't me. No fortune one. Ooh, that send you down the wall. And when you ask him, how much should we give? Who's the only answer? More, y'all. It ain't me. No, what's wrong?
Howard Stern is political enemy number one. Stand up for Stern before someone says you can't.
Stern should be allowed to say what he wants and screw Bush.
You guys are the only ones with the balls to even plan, and now we're having that taken away.
Free Howard Stern.
Call now and voice your opinion. 9KX.
This is a sham. The FCC is a government office that literally was about to close down, and this has made them relevant.
Freedom. The fight.
The FCC, this whole Howard Stern issue. Clear Channel booting him off the 6 stations. He says that he thinks he's going to be fired from the stations. I mean, is this getting into a sticky situation? Yeah. I think the government should not be interfering in this kind of
I hate to agree with Howard on anything, but I agree.
They are so afraid of me, what they show represent.
Howard Stern does satire. That's what he does.
I mean, they pick on Stern, and then you see all this other stuff on TV.
I'm saying goodbye to you now because
these are the last shows.
This is it. These are the last days of Pompeii.
You don't listen to us now because you don't know how much longer we'll be here.
That continues.
Some trouble this morning for Stop Howard Stern.
And we're still fighting.
Clear Channel, nation's largest radio channel, tuning into the national debate on decency.
We're under attack. You understand we're under attack.
Howdy, Howard. Sorry to call you so early. You know what? I'm going to leave my phone on, and in case you get this message, I'm going to get dressed and go into a radio station early. I want to try and put together a show where I don't talk and take all of these, these newscasts of things and just make that, and all of the congressmen testifying and everything. I was actually calling to get your help, and I know it's really early in the morning, but it's just one of those rare instances where I think we have to put together a special show. Because they're really some of us. So, I'm going to go in early. I'm going to start getting ready. If you get this message for any reason, you can, throw on some clothes and get in. Maybe, hopefully, got the engineer will be there on time, and I can start working with him. I'm going to give it a shot. Okay. Thanks. Call me. I'll put my phone back on.
Well, the king of all media has been dethroned.
I met with Tom on the phone and basically said, you guys don't have to tell me.
Howard Stern's show is off the air on the biggest radio network in the country.
Standing for freedom of speech.
Clear Channel suspended Stern's show indefinitely on its stations.
Orlando, where we're number one. When are you going to go down fighting?
Locally, you can hear Stern on the radio station WCCC-FM. That's in Hartford. The station tells NBC 30 this morning it will continue to run the show.
Hey, I am so happy to have you guys this morning, man. I've always listened to CCC. It's never been happier that you're non-corporate. It's always been like that, and I thank you guys. I really do.
Nobody pulls our screen.
Thank God for you guys. I'd be going nuts without my Howard in the morning, dude. I just want to say thanks for keeping Howard Stern on the air. But you guys got Paul. Thank you very much, and that a boy. I'm also a member of the Connecticut Army National Guard, and I listen to your station every day.
We're not corporate. WCCC is your home. Howard Stern.
Thank you.
Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for your leadership on this issue and for crafting this bill, which underscores the principle that those who've been given multi-billion-dollar assets in the form of public airwaves for free, courtesy of the taxpayers, owe in return at least some consideration of the tax-paying audience and the public interest they purport to serve. I like free enterprise and the opportunity for every business to turn a profit. I support unlimited artistic creativity. None of these provide a reason for multi-billion-dollar spectrum subsidies for profit-making entertainment, particularly when it is indecent, obscene, and profane. While others in telecommunications pay for their slice of the airwaves, the broadcasting industry has been given multi-billion-dollar slices of the public airwaves for free. In the 1990s, every other industry that uses the airwaves, such as wireless phone companies, paid for their pieces of the airwaves through public auctions that generated billions in revenue for taxpayers. The broadcasting industry has paid nothing to the taxpayers for their continued free use of this valuable public asset. On top of that, every TV station owner was recently given more free bandwidth to convert to digital TV, and that additional loan spectrum has an estimated value of perhaps $100 billion. That's a payment from every man, woman, and child in America of $350. As we complete action on this bill, our attention turns naturally to the underlying question of whether taxpayers should continue the multi-billion-dollar subsidies of this obviously for-profit industry. It's my hunch that if we were to auction the broadcast spectrum without the free ride that such programming now gets, the market and consumers would not demand 184 channels of Howard Stern. Making for-profit TV pay for its spectrum and compete with other high-tech demands for spectrum would be a far better way of dealing with the problem of indecent programming than government regulation of speech.
Because there's something in you. We get together sooner or later. Because the revolution. The street and houses because there's something here. We can do all of this stuff because the solution is
I thank the gentleman for the time. The big question on this bill is why now? There are enough laws in place and regulations to deal with this issue. I feel that some of the good, well-intentioned members have been caught up in this desire to all of a sudden clear up the airwaves. I believe it is a distraction. It is a weapon of mass distraction to keep us away from the real issues at hand. The fact is that this is part, in my opinion, of the continuing thinking of the Patriot Act, the philosophy of the Patriot Act, that says we'll read your emails, we will find out what you take out from the library, we will hold you in detention without charges or lawyer, and we will then tell you what you can listen to on the radio. Now let's understand something. The target here is coming from the political and religious right, and it is directed only at that which they think is bad, anti-American, or indecent. Right-wing radio, which demonizes liberals, minorities, environmentalists, pro-choice, and animal rights activists, they are fine. They will not be touched. And let me, for the record, say that I support their right to say whatever they want about me and other liberals and Democrats and minorities. They can say whatever they want. But what we're doing in this country is curtailing only people who are saying something else. The main target these days is Howard Stern. Now, what does Howard Stern have to do with this issue and the political agenda? Well, for years, he supported the administration on the war. He supported the administration on capital punishment. He supported the administration on just about everything. And in the last couple of months, he's had a change of heart and started opposing the war, started opposing the opposition to research, opposing the opposition to pro-choice, and all of a sudden, he's in deeper trouble than he's ever been before. How else can we explain that the day before his bosses, Clear Channel, were to face a congressional committee, they fired him from 6 markets throughout this country? The FCC has been complaining about his locker humor jokes for years. Some people have suggested that he was not in good taste for years. But now the big bang to get him off the air, and he's left now on Infinity Radio, and he says he will be gone in about another 2 weeks. Why? Was he okay when he was supporting the administration and in trouble? And how did Clear Channel decide to knock out its number one moneymaker one day before facing Congress? I wish I was the telephone company and could have heard those phone calls coming in with the political pressure. My friends, this is a dangerous time. This bill should be defeated, if for no other reason to send a message that there is something larger here at work than simply something you don't like. What I don't like may be something you like and vice versa. The best protection we have is not this bill. Just turn the channel, switch the station.
Well, I rode that ribbon highway. I saw above me the endless skyway. I saw below me the golden valley where this land was made for you and me. I followed my footsteps through the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts, and all around me a voice was calling. It said this land was made for you and me.
With us now are 2 regulars from Stern's highly rated radio program, Sal the Stockbroker and syndicated columnist Chauncey Hayden. Also the president of Morality in Media, Robert Peters. Good morning to you all.
Great to be here.
First of all, we got 2-on-1 here, so let's make sure we get a fair ball.
We need 2-on-1. The guy's scary.
Let me start by asking you, Chauncey, how much of this recent attention on Howard Stern has to do with Janet Jackson and her Super Bowl peep show?
That seemed to set the whole thing in motion. It really does, and which is totally ludicrous, but for some reason, Howard Stern has become the poster child. It's his fault that Janet Jackson exposed her breasts, which is so asinine. It's just asinine. But we use Howard Stern as the Statue of Liberty, and we're going to just throw rocks at him and say, it's your fault, Howard, you know?
Sal, how do you think they're related?
I think it's sick that they're condemning this guy, okay, rather than utilizing him as an icon and as an example. Okay, Howard Stern is just the opposite of what Janet Jackson did. Janet Jackson went onto a forum that caters to family and children and exposed her breast. Howard Stern is a guy who knows the rules of the FCC and the regulations, and he abides by those rules. And when he's wrong, he compensates the FCC.
Robert, does Howard Stern know the rules?
Well, certainly he knows the rules, and he also knows that the history has a long...
Whoa.
He also knows that the FCC has a long history of not enforcing the rules, and that therefore he can get away with it. He knows that when the fines do come, they are an affordable cost of business for Infinity. So basically, Howard Stern knows that, at least historically, he's had nothing to fear. Now, whether things are going to change, I hope so, but it still remains to be seen.
Wait,
Robert, you want to answer? Okay, go ahead, Chauncey.
What are the rules? Tell me the rules, because no one knows what the rules are. You just said the rules.
Well, there's been a law on the books. It's called the Broadcast Indecency Law that was passed by Congress in 1927.
That's insane. It was
upheld by the Supreme Court in 1978, and it has been enforced at least sporadically since 1987 or 1988 in recent history.
Listening to rules.
You violate you violate the Broadcast Indecency Law if you depict or describe in patently offensive terms sexual or excretory activities or organs. That's the legal definition. And there's a long history of enforcement.
Does Howard Stern cross those lines?
No, absolutely not. This guy is doing what everybody else is doing right now. They're looking for damage control due to the fact that Janet Jackson cannot rely on her talent anymore, and she flashes her boob. It's no different than Madonna, who makes out with Britney Spears on MTV. They're utilizing the forums in the wrong way. Now let me speak. The bottom line is this. The FCC's been sitting on their butt for the past 6 years. Where were you guys for 6 years while Stern was saying the N-word and using other words and everything else? Nowhere. You guys were sitting around enjoying yourselves. All of a sudden, Janet Jackson comes out, flashes a boob because her music no longer holds up. Stern is the only one who's consistently doing edgy material, so you're going after him. That's the truth.
Personally, I don't think Janet Jackson, the incident, is the primary reason Clearwater did what it did. You forget that the FCC fined Clearwater for the Bubble Love Sponge program, the largest fine that's ever been issued. Clearwater fired Bubble Love Sponge. Period. He's gone. Now, intervening between that firing and Janet Jackson, Howard Stern gets bumped from Clearwater. I read Clearwater as saying, we don't want to be in the radio shock business any longer. I hope that's what they're doing. Obviously, Infinity is still in the radio shock business.
Wait a second. What about just turning the dial? Are you for censorship? Yes or no?
Well, interestingly, in that 19...
Yes or no question. Are you for censorship?
In the 1970s...
He's not answering. It's yes.
You are giving me an option to answer.
No. It's yes or no.
Roll with it.
Yes
guys, this is not Howard Stern show. One at a time.
In the Supreme Court decision, they held specifically that enforcing the Broadcast Indecency Law is not censorship in terms of the legal meaning of that word. Are you a lawyer?
Sal,
I am.
Jay brought it up before in the earlier segment.
We speak, Chauncey, for the love of God.
Is this a cultural war? Is a cultural war going on here?
No. Here's the issue. FCC's looking for damage control. They look like a bunch of morons. They've been sitting on their butt. And what are they going to do? They're going to find somebody who's consistently edgy. Janet Jackson went back to her mansion to live up her good life as her brother allegedly is molesting children. Allegedly. Okay? People go back to their lifestyle. Stern, this is his livelihood. This is his business. He's an easy target. The FCC knows he's going to be racy. They're on top of him. But he's complying.
Put him on after midnight. I'm not trying to get him off the air because that's where he belongs.
What? You're telling me when I should listen to see somebody? Why don't I go to your home and tell you what you should watch?
You know what?
Why don't I go to your home? I tell you what. Why don't you put on Lawrence Welk after
midnight? He's just saying that he doesn't want him off the air. He's just saying it's time to...
It's got to do with the nuisance concept. The nuisance concept doesn't say that a pig is a bad thing. It says that a pig belongs in a barnyard, not in the parlor.
But why? Why?
That's the language of
This is the bottom line. The FCC should utilize Stern as an icon and as an example who abides by the rules and regulations of the FCC.
Hang on. Last word, everybody.
After midnight.
Listen, it's plain and simple. The show can come on at any hour. You turn the dial if you want to listen. Monitor your own children. Monitor your own children. If you can't, you shouldn't have children.
Well, I tell you,
Go ahead, Robert.
Well, I'm just saying, listen to me. I monitor my children. You know what? If my children happen to hear Howard Stern, at least they're saying the word penis and the other words that the other children are using in school. You know, that's the bottom line. I don't care. I have wonderful children. It's my job as a parent to parent my children, to police my children, to set, if I feel something's wrong, it's my job. If a child says an F curse, if a child robs a bank, if a child does whatever the case may be, you can't blame somebody like Howard Stern. That's ridiculous.
How about if your kid goes to an adult bookstore? Are you glad that
if my kid goes to an adult bookstore, you better buy me a book too.
Okay. Well, most parents
keep it on target, people.
Most parents are very thankful that there are laws that prohibit children from buying things at adult bookstores. Most parents are glad that they're getting some help from government. I don't think they want government to raise their children for them, but this nonsense that the only people in society that have any responsibility for raising the next generation of our society is parents is insane.
Have you ever listened to the Howard Stern show? Have you ever listened to the Howard Stern show?
Once for a week because somebody asked me to tape it, and that was probably 10 years ago.
And what did he say that offended you?
Was it your child?
Well, okay, some of it was funny, and some of it crossed the line. And if Howard Stern wants to stay on the air, he can stay funny, but he can still respect community
standards of community.
I feel like I'm talking to my high school principal. We're adults. This is pathetic.
Chauncey, I need a whistle. I want complete control.
This is bull.
Chauncey, Sal, Robert, it was quite entertaining playing referee over here.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for coming in. Tuesday, the Senate Commerce Committee voted to increase the maximum fine for indecent programming from $27,500 to $500,000.
You get fired for your remarks. You can discuss girls' body parts. You are nothing now it's all about. Take your business down, take it out. Truth or consequence, say it aloud. Use that evidence, break it all around. There goes my hero. What did that become? There goes my hero.
Chairman, and I am happy to see that today, after a firestorm of public criticism, that we have an increasing appetite both in Congress and the FCC for punishing those who repeatedly flout the rules. And we have before us a strong measure, one that will boost the maximum fine to $500,000, make it easier for the FCC to fine performers rather than just their employers and threaten to strip licenses of repeat offenders. I should also point out that both before and after the Super Bowl instance, my office received over 500 emails from my district concerning indecent broadcasts. And I'd like to share the message of just one of those constituents, and I quote, "I'm very glad to see that you're taking action to protect our kids from indecent, profane, vulgar, and tasteless programming. Just when I thought that TV couldn't get worse, I witnessed the appalling display at the halftime show of the Super Bowl. My 11-year-old son and 15-year-old daughter were speechless. Please know I'm behind you 100%, and I hope this bill will strengthen the power of the FCC and allow them to penalize those sponsors. I think the American people have had enough of costume reveals and wardrobe malfunctions, and I urge passage of the bill."
Turn the guitar up loud, please. Guitar.
Freedom, 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 freedom. Sometimes I feel like a mother child. Sometimes I feel like a mother child.
Never, Mr. Chairman, would I have thought that defending the Constitution would be so lonely a job on the floor of the United States House of Representatives. Don't get me wrong. I believe in decency. I believe in Mary Poppins. I believe in all things nice. But what's at stake here is freedom of speech and the assault thereon. I've become more and more concerned about the concentration of the media in the hands of so few players. That kind of media power concentrated in the hands of so few, and influenced specifically by the far right wing and religious right in this country. We talk about the president and the presidency, and we say that the president has a bully pulpit, and he does. That doesn't concern me. What concerns me is the bullyism and the bullying that's going on, where networks and stations and people who own media are afraid to be critical of the administration, to impose a fine on speech that you don't like of $500,000 a shot, multiplied by 30 or 300 stations, doesn't have a chilling effect. It has a freezing out effect, where people will be afraid to speak out. It's not for us to put limits on free speech. The public decides what they want to listen to and wants to hear.
The fight continues. The FCC, this whole Howard Stern issue.
Debate rages on.
Clear Channel booting him off the 6 stations. He says that he thinks he's going to be fired from the stations. I mean, is this getting into a sticky situation?
Yeah, I think the government should not be interfering in this kind of
I hate to agree with Howard on anything, but I agree.
They are so afraid of me and what this show represents.
Howard Stern does.
I'm saying goodbye to you now.
These are the last shows.
These are the last days of Tom Brady.
What's to do it now? You don't know how much longer we'll be here.
Up that. I want to see your face up there. Boom, 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 boom.
Fight a constitution that said separate religion from state. Not happening anymore. Control the media. Clear Fox. All of them. Corn. Sent over their latest video. Keep it played. They're angry, and I get it. Get it. I believe that young people get it. I believe that young people, 18, 16, 20, are freaking out right now.
Drop Chuck Howard Stern, a casualty of a crackdown on...
What's going on today? We gotta break away. We gotta get caught. They think we're all the same. And always get the blame. I think it's
Gary, Howard, sorry for trying to call you so early. You know what? I'm going to leave my phone on, and in case you get this message, I'm going to get dressed and go into the radio station early. I want to try and put together a show where I don't talk and take all of these, these newscasts of things and just make that, and all of the congressmen testifying and everything. I was actually calling to get your help, and I know it's really early in the morning, but it's just one of those rare instances where I think we have to put together a special show. Because they're really with us. So, I'm going to go in early. I'm going to start getting ready to get this message for any reason, and you can, draw on some clothes and get in. Maybe, hopefully, the engineer will be there on time, and I can start working with him. I'm going to give it a shot. Okay. Thanks. Call me. I'll put my phone back on.
Hey, Howard, I'm listening to your radio right now. You sound a little low. Just want you to know that I love you. You're the best. I listen to K-Rock every day, and you make me happy every time I listen to your show. You keep doing what you're doing. Don't leave. We all love you. You got a lot of faves out there.
But first, Howard Stern, we were just talking earlier in the show about how yesterday we were talking about how it might be a little bit melodramatic for him to say that he's very close to getting pulled off the air. And, again, I'm a big fan. I apologize to Mr. Stern. He may be right. The FCC, apparently, according to the Wall Street Journal, is going after, they've got about a dozen cases that are being, quote-unquote, finalized, and they're going after shock jocks. And the big target, obviously, would be Howard Stern. He's wildly successful. He's made a lot of money. He's been on the air for how many years? And now they're going to start going after him.
Yeah, doing the same stuff for 20 years. And you know where to find him on the dial, so just don't go there.
And you know what his deal is all about. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, but this is not the first time he's been fined. But I think the FCC, Michael Powell, I think, is spearheading this effort. But they're also bowing to a lot of public pressure to clean up the airwaves. I guess a lot of this after the Janet Jackson fiasco during the Super Bowl.
I'm just wondering how much public pressure, though. I mean,
well, a lot of people apparently are upset with what they're hearing on the air, what they're hearing and what they're seeing, both on radio and TV. I mean, vulgarity has come to new height in terms of the amount of profanity that's been used.
Howard Stern has been around for a long time, and as far as vulgarity, I mean, I have to say the guy, he's non-politically correct, and I think that fires a lot of people up. He doesn't bow to the PC bull.
Right. I was talking to one of our folks here at the station, and they're saying, they listen to Howard Stern. I mean, and once again, this is a matter of what you like to listen to and what you don't. It's a matter of taste. Every time I turn on Howard Stern, after I kind of turn him off, I feel so depressed because he's always attacking somebody.
Well, it's joking. A lot of Howard Stern it's joking and it's sarcasm.
It's a lot of goofy stuff, DNA and stuff like that. Yeah. But some people say he's being attacked because people think he's a racist. Well, if you listen to the guy over the years, there's absolutely no way that he's a racist.
Yeah, he brings on
I think that he is. In certain
Julian,
aspects.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah.
He brings on the guy from the KKK and has him as a regular guest because he just
makes fun of him.
There are people that are called equal opportunity bigots. I mean, he could be going around a dial on that. So I don't know.
I think you really have to listen. A lot to figure out that he's not.
Yeah. Well, once again, I think it is also in terms of freedom of speech. That's an issue here also. Right. For those who like him, I think he has every right to be on the air, though.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
He's an equal opportunity. I mean, the guy's got everybody from every aspect of life.
Yeah.
And, if you can't joke about
that's right, I guess.
Howard, don't wimp out, man. Dude, you're the only one who can speak to 18 million people. For 20 years, we've listened to you, and now you're going to cop out because you're getting some pressure for some sissy-ass pansy fag, pencil-pushing moron. F W. Bush, F the administration, F the right, F the whole religious thing. Do your show, bring it back, don't wimp out, you owe us.
Hey, you getting drunk, so sorry. I've got you, sir. Hey, you smoking mother nature. This is a fight. Hey, hung up, old Mr. Normal. Don't try to gain my trust. 'Cause you ain't gonna follow me any of those ways, although you think you must. We're not gonna take it, never did and never will. We're not gonna take it, gonna break it, gonna shake it, let's forget it, better still.
Hey, Howard, what's up? Don't give up, man. George Bush's numbers are going down. John Kerry's numbers are starting to go up. If you're going to quit, wait till after the election. Do your best. I know it's tough. But come on, do the right thing. We got to get George Bush out of there. Talk to you later. Bye. And his numbers are going down since you started talking bad against them. They were tied for a while.
Indecency on the airwaves is one of two big cultural issues that have boiled up this week. The other, of course, is gay marriage.
And we've gathered three panelists for our Friday Mixer to talk about these controversial issues and much more. Lawrence O'Donnell is senior political analyst for MSNBC, and he joins us from L.A. MSNBC's Pat Buchanan is here in Washington, along with Republican Congressman Dave Dreyer of California, who is, of course, the chairman of the powerful House Rules Committee. Thanks so much for being with us. Let me start with you, Lawrence. This Washington attack on indecency, trying to regulate the airwaves, is this a good idea?
Well, if it's an attack, it's not a good idea. If it's trying to maintain standards in broadcast arenas that have traditionally been controlled by that, then it makes a certain sense. It has gone over the top already. The week after Janet Jackson's exposure, ER, as you know, NBC decided to cut out a scene where in the emergency room you saw for a billionth of a second a portion of an 80-year-old breast on a woman who was being pulled in for emergency surgery. And ER, over the 10 years of the show, they've shown all sorts of different body parts in different angles for seconds here and there in the rush of the action and all that, and no one's ever complained about it before. So, yeah, there's a certain kind of overreaction going on. That will calm down after a while, and most everything will get back to normal.
Well, let's ask David Dreyer about that. Is Congress overreacting to this, and is it going to calm down after a while?
Well, I know that a lot of people were very angry following the Super Bowl. I was surprised, and the thing that really offended me was the prospect of a 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old child watching the Super Bowl, and that entire halftime program was pretty raunchy. I mean, you could see it late night on MTV or someplace else. And so that really created a level of anger among my colleagues. I think Lawrence is right that this will calm down. And one of the things that I always believe we need to be careful with is we need to be very careful in doing anything that undermines the First Amendment to the Constitution. We want freedom of expression. I come from Los Angeles. I'm the lone Republican who represents the Hollywood area. And I don't want to in any way jeopardize that right to expression. But I do think that it's correct. They're public airwaves. And I think that at least some kind of warning, which has been utilized in the past, is appropriate when these kinds of programs are going to come.
Well, Pat Buchanan.
Well, now I've seen it all. I have seen it all, man. Yesterday's vote was chilling, absurd, disappointing, and the end of free speech. Really the end. This country's nuts, and George W. Bush has to go. If you're a fan of mine, and I reach millions of people, just get him out of office. Your rights are being taken away. This guy's insane. I'm not just talking about me and free speech. I'm talking about everything. The arguments are absurd. I am not a racist. I was watching TV last night. Bill O'Reilly comes on, a guy who has personally sat me down and said, I want to thank you, because if it wasn't for you, there wouldn't be me, and that's the absolute truth.
Certainly came on this show and said it,
Yeah.
and helped him hawk his book.
And then got on the air last night and said how he was for indecency fines. And of course he is, because once I'm off the air, these guys are going to pretend to you that they're innovative, that they're artists,
And that they figured this all out by themselves.
that they have original thought. Bill O'Reilly's got no original thought. He's a liar. He lies to my face. He's two-faced. And he's a puppet of the right-wing administration of
I
George
remember
Bush.
him once saying, Howard, you and I are alike. We're like the same kind of guy.
Yeah, no, we're not, dude. We're totally different. Here's the difference between us. I'm an original. You know as well as I do, when I got into radio, news guys didn't even give their opinions on the radio.
They were supposed to have any.
Yesterday on CNBC, I'm watching some dude who, they mentioned my name. He starts giving a big thumbs down, one of the newscasters, and I'm going, boy, when would you ever see a newscaster express an opinion with thumbs down before I got on the radio? I've changed broadcasting because, let me tell you something, all this stuff against gays, Bill O'Reilly probably has, gay people doing his makeup, probably has, gay people have created the arts in this country and all the things that we enjoy, and this guy sits there and talks about taking their freedoms away. George W. Bush, a guy who probably enjoys a lot of good things in America created by gay people, and he puts them down and he squashes their creativity. And let me tell you something, he's got to go. And it's the same with me. When I got into radio, it was a wasteland. People playing records, news guys not giving opinions. I got on the air and I changed it. And I bucked the system. And the reason there were freedoms on the air today is because of what I did. Period.
You made
End
it
of
a
sentence.
powerful medium. It was nothing.
I fought everyone who ever said to me, you can't do what you're doing on the air. I've been fighting it for 25 years, so jerk-offs like Bill O'Reilly, Rush Limbaugh, and the whole lot of them can get on the air and have a party. And I'm all for it, and I'm all for speech, but remember who got you there. It's not the guys who didn't take risk. It's the guys who were on the front lines. And Rush Limbaugh wasn't on the front lines in Vietnam because of his knee injury, and he wasn't on the front lines of the radio industry when I was breaking down all the walls. Same with Bill O'Reilly. Bill O'Reilly was an anchor man, sitting there behaving himself, and then they all saw what radio could be, and what television could be, and what it's like to express themselves. And now they all sit idly by and talk about how wonderful it is that a $500,000 fine per offense, an offense we don't even know what they're talking about, where Chairman Powell gets to decide what's offensive to him, and then they fine me personally. F you. F you and your bill. Vote these jack-offs out of office now. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of George W. Bush. He didn't even win the goddamn election, and he's acting like he has a mandate. Just shut up, you creep. What a bum. With that smirk on his face everywhere he walks. He smirked when he bankrupted companies. He smirked when he won the election, when his brother handed it to him in Florida. He smirked when Clear Channel took me off the air in Florida, which is a swing state, and he's smirking all the way to the bank. Take him out of office, fire him. Get rid of him. It's time. It's time for him to go. Him and his right-wing religious nuts have completely taken over our culture. They want to shut me up. I'm the only one who even was brave enough to come on the air and do all this stuff. And now they want to throw me out of the medium. He's smirking. This is all about me going against him, and he told his Clear Channel buddies, get rid of Stern. Come on. Get the picture what's going on here. This is scary. Not just for me, for the whole country. You're going to start finding individual broadcasters. Let me understand something. If you call into a talk show and you get heated up in an argument, you say the F word, they're going to come to your house, knock on your door, and fine you $500,000? That's what they're saying. Because you use the F word? Come on. This is a joke. What a double standard, too. They got dirty language all over the radio after 10 o'clock at night. What's the difference? That's when kids listen. Nobody's interested in protecting kids. You got the same nuts who are after me going after these gun laws where they don't even have to have a clearance check. If you care about kids, why would you want guns on the street? The hypocrisy is just oozing. out of these slobs. I was laying in bed last night. I've been up since 3, just freaking out over this crap. I don't even know where to begin. This show is in big danger. It's in danger because I got news for you. You know, where the hell is Hillary Clinton? This is going to go in front of the Senate next, this bill.
Mm-hmm.
Where are these
Where's
people?
Chuck Schumer?
Where are they?
No, I know.
Yeah, what is going on?
They're standing 4 square behind him, I think.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're hiding, too. They're not.
Where is it? I don't see anybody. It's shocking to me. Broadcasters aren't speaking out.
Yeah.
But it's a shock to me. I mean, I would think that these people would be lining up outside my door, coming on the air, going, listen, this is an outrage. This is the Bush administration. This is the religious right hijacking the country. Bush didn't, if I was Bush, I'd sit back and go, remember, you didn't win the election. The majority of the people in this country didn't want you. Why are you trying to change our Constitution? You don't even have a mandate. Are you insane? Get the mandate first. Win this election big, and then go change things. At least get some people on your team. Man, oh man, this is nuts. You had to see one congressman after another, Republican and Democrat, getting up and talking about how we need more fines, how more speech has to be regulated. The only guys up there, Ackerman, Serrano. I think it was, I wish I knew the other guy's name.
Congressman Weiner.
Weiner. That's it.
I tell you, God bless those guys.
You know what it is?
There'd be no voice.
None of them want to get up because they're afraid they'll be called out for being against indecency.
Right.
I haven't done a goddamn thing that's indecent, ever, in the history of my show. Prove that I'm indecent. Let me go to court. They won't. There's nothing indecent going on here. What's indecent is that after 9/11, George W. Bush, what was the first thing he did? He got Osama bin Laden's relatives out of this country. Start reading. See his relationship with the Saudi Arabians and the rulers of Saudi Arabia. Start to read about this stuff. Got to get this guy out of here. I'm telling you, he's dangerous. He's insane. I don't even think he's sane. He's talking to Jesus in the White House. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm looking more and more at satellite radio. I think it's crap that I got to go to satellite radio. The industry.
Yeah, you're now having to. You're like Marconi again. You're back to nothing, and you're trying to figure out how to get on the air.
I've built up a business over 25 years, forming a relationship with my audience to the point that I have millions and millions of listeners. And if you think it was easy getting on in Los Angeles, syndicating and more, now you see all these shows syndicated.
Yeah, trying to convince people that it was possible.
Yeah. I mean, the fight to create what I've created on the radio has taken me years and years and years. And I got to tell you something. George Bush has never built a business in his life. He wouldn't know what I've gone through. He wouldn't know what it's like to come up the hard way. He wouldn't even know from where I grew up.
He's ruined a few.
Yeah.
But it's always been a bunch of people putting him at the head of something.
And let me tell you something. Most of these congressmen, and I hate to lump them all in one big lump sum, but they haven't created a thing of art. They haven't created an innovation. They haven't taken on the establishment. And they're pathetic worms.
They are the establishment. It's so sad that the people who grew up with us have now become the people we used to scream at.
People were dying under the rubble. George Bush was getting the bin Ladens to safety. That's not the right thing to do. I went on Chairman Powell, the head of the FCC's website yesterday.
What's he up to now?
It's very disturbing. You should go on there and take a look at it. You click on one button, it says, me at the World Trade Center. And you got him there in his hard hat, and he's going through the rubble.
Oh, it's like a tourist event.
Yeah. And then right underneath, it's me with celebrities. Right? Talk about senseless and tasteless. His pics of himself, his fun pics. And by the way, you should see this website. It must cost millions to produce this website. You have to see it. I can't do that.
He and George Bush have a lot in common. You know, they're the two sons of
rich
guys who did something and are reaping the benefits.
This is-
They don't know what they're up to.
Look, there's the photo gallery, and then when you click, you can have your World Trade Center pictures with him at the World Trade Center because he's down there because the antenna went down at the the World Trade Center.
Up there.
And then right underneath that are fun pics with him and Aretha Franklin and Diana Ross. Come on, find me already. Let's get this charade over with.
Hey, you were talking about the congressman before. You got to mention one guy's name. His name is Ron Paul from Texas. How could there be one Republican who doesn't think like the rest of them?
Yeah, he was the only one.
One Republican voted against that bill yesterday?
Yep.
How could that be?
Because George Bush tells his minions, go out and vote this way. Get Stern off the air. By the way, I was really shocked by O'Reilly last night. Congress is teaching Howard Stern a lesson. No, it's not Howard Stern. It's the radio industry. It's the broadcast industry that you're a part of, you jerk. Calls me at my house. I want you to come on my show. I want you to come on my show. I'm for you, man. Yeah, just sure you are, dude. You forget. This isn't about indecency. Where am I indecent? You're leaving out a big chunk of the story, you liar. No one has proven me obscene or indecent anywhere. And then I saw one broadcaster slamming me that I'm up on racism charges. I'm like, well, where was I racist?
It's like people dancing on your grave before you can even get into it.
I mean, isn't that slanderous? I'm a racist? Where was that? What, because the guy at Clear Channel heard the word nigger on the air? A guy called in. I don't condone using the word nigger. I'm not going to hide it from the air. People use it. I hear it every day.
Lenny Bruce used to say it in his act to make a point.
Well, that's what I thought we were doing.
Yeah,
and
but he'd be branded a racist in this society.
Right.
That's what we're into, branding, not really looking at the issues.
This cultural war is about the fact that George W. Bush wants to cut out anything that is artistic and different.
That's right. You're going to get some real great entertainment once they fix everything.
With these new laws, no one who bucks the system, no one who is different, will come into this medium. There is nobody that I know, including me, can afford to pay $500,000 to the government every time they think something is wrong. And let me tell you something. There'll be no young broadcasters who are going to come into this business and do things differently. It's going to just revert to bland, boring crap.
And this affects television, too. Don't expect your television to stay the same.
And people love television. People in this country love porno. People in this country love wild antics.
People in this country are what we call diverse. They're not all the same.
Yep. This is chilling.
Everybody doesn't want to listen to the same show.
All right, James, you're on the air.
Yo, what's up? How you doing, Howard?
Hey, by the way, I don't want to keep talking about this stuff, and I know I did the first hour and a half of the show by being silent, but that's what you're going to hear when they pull us off the air.
Well, it'll be worse than that. There won't even be that.
Yeah, I know I played a lot of music and played a lot of clips this morning, and actually I was sitting and listening to all these clips last night, and I said I should play these on the air.
You know what? When you first came on, I thought, oh, maybe he's going to become a music DJ. He just made a deal.
Yeah, I would. I'll just let him pay me out the rest of my contract. Frank Flores called in during my sales managers. I don't want Artie reading the live commercials. I'm like, dude, I'm not going to be here to read the live commercials. Right. Get used to it.
Get used to this guy reading.
Think about that.
Get used to the fact that I'm not going to be here anymore. Maybe you ought to wake up.
Have you been watching?
Yeah.
Have you been listening?
Yeah, use your brain, dude.
Yeah.
Get worked up.
We were making a point.
Yeah. He's like, no, Howard has to read the live commercials if he's there. I'm like, no, I don't. I don't have to do anything.
Well, then tell him Howard's not there.
Yeah. I'm at the lunch.
And I take offense to my articulate reading of... How dare Frank be upset?
How can he tell the difference?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Howard?
Hey, what can I do for you, James?
I totally stand for you, man.
Thank you.
Yo, this is just crazy. This is just like a right-wing conspiracy against you.
Yeah, well, and then the right-wing guys now are putting out this whole spin that, oh, Howard Stern's just full of it. This has nothing to do with the Bush administration. This has to do with the fact that he's dirty. Right. Well, where am I dirty? Explain. You listen to the show, evidently. Where am I dirty?
Nowhere.
Dude, what happened to your voice?
Just nowhere. Yo, I just checked out the site.
Were you a smoker?
No, that's how I talk.
Wow.
There's nothing wrong with you?
Did you get punched in the throat?
No, I was born with a tracheotomy.
Oh.
Wow.
That's right. What?
You were born with a tracheotomy?
Yes, I was.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I was 3 months premature.
You mean they gave you a trach at birth?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, but like, I was like reading about this guy that you have on there by the name of Greg Palast.
Yeah.
It's right-wing conspiracy.
Hey, go ahead, Ken. You're on the air.
Good to be on your air, sir. I'm calling from dark Florida where you're not on, so hearing the show for an hour and a half on the phones, really, this is important radio like I've never heard before. I want to just give my view on what's going on here, slightly different. 9/11 and the Janet Jackson thing have something in common because these whores that are running the country right now had a bigger agenda. They just needed a tripwire in each case. In the case of 9/11, it was to put forth the Patriot Act to curtail our civil liberties. If it wasn't Janet Jackson, it would have been something else to get you and to shut down free speech.
Yeah, I mean, what are we really talking about here? We're talking about sometimes I've seen this stuff I've been fined for in the past. I talk about going to the bathroom. I talk about having sex. One time I got fined because I talked about Shari Lewis's puppet Lamb Chop having sex with her hand.
Oh, well, that's...
Howard, I go back with you almost 22 years as a listener, and you're not doing anything different. If anything, some of it's been toned down a little bit, I guess, to comply with the regulations.
Yeah, we've been running around trying to comply.
And I just think that there is no complying. They want my voice off the air. They will not be satisfied till jerks like, Bill O'Reilly and...
own the airwaves. And Rush
Pat
Limbaugh.
Buchanan, Rush Limbaugh get on the air and go, Howard Stern was taken off the air today. And, there'll be that big somber voice, and then they'll go, good, because, someone's got to clean up the airwaves. BS. If it had been left to those guys, there never would have been the kind of radio you're listening and enjoying to today.
To the lapdogs like Imus,
yeah.
Whoever else.
Imus, who followed in my footsteps, all of them. And they all know they owe it to me, and they all know because of my creativity and my bucking the system, they have a completely different industry today. An industry of freedom like they can't believe. And let me tell you something. I am this close to being off the air. And I will go to satellite radio. I'm not going to end my career here. I will destroy this medium. I will destroy open air broadcast. I will get people. I will do commercials. I will become a spokesman for satellite radio that like they couldn't dream of. And but it isn't fair because this airwaves, these are the people's airwaves, and they should be able to hear me without a delay button, with the F word, with any word I want to say. Because you could take the radio and throw it out of your house if you hate it. And you never have to tune to this station. And I am telling you, this is the Bush administration. They're doing it with... There should be people rioting in the streets over stem cell research.
That's right.
Rioting. We're all
Can I say one last thing, Howard?
Yeah.
What this administration is doing is they're grabbing every American citizen by the ankles, turning them upside down, shaking every penny out of their pockets right now, because this is about transfer of wealth from the little guy, from the average guy, so the big guys don't have to pay taxes. And the whole Iraqi war is about a money laundering scheme, moving it from our pockets, laundering it through Iraq, giving it to their buddies, so when Halliburton drives the troops over there...
That's absolutely true. Vote Kerry. Let's get this guy out. Thank you.
Keep me on hold so I can listen a little bit.
All right. Guys got to listen on a hold button because they ripped us off the air.
He's already lost the right to listen.
Yeah. Look, man, I can't believe more people haven't come to my defense, and I'm talking about people in broadcasting, people in names. They're all hiding. They're all afraid. It's not a popular cause to take up my cause. But I don't really even care anymore. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I do. Look, I love this medium. I love coming in here in the morning and reaching millions of people.
And it was a dream to hear the free airwaves as a child and say, I want to do that. I want to be on there, where people can just turn you on, and you're losing that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go create a new industry just so I can be heard. And these guys have won. The religious right won. I'm telling you, they've been after me for years, and they finally found a... They found
a guy.
They found a guy named President Bush. Edward R. Murrow took down McCarthy. Just remember that. He was a broadcaster. He took him down. McCarthy was a big blowhard who was dangerously close to ruining creativity. McCarthy was a guy who built his whole reputation on going after creative people.
Actors and actresses were the most dangerous people. Directors, dangerous people.
We look back on it now and we laugh at it, right? But it's happened all over again.
and they're doing it to me. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm the most creative guy in this industry. I am the guy who sat down at a young age and got the ball rolling here. You saw my movie. That came compared to what I had to go through. And I did it, and all of these guys are benefiting now. I'm talking about your Rush Limbaughs. I'm talking about all these guys on talk radio who talk wildly and give their opinions. It's not just the sex talk. It's every kind of talk. I showed people a different way to broadcast. Now what they're trying to do is take the creative people out of it, because we're a little wild. We're the free thinkers. We're the ones who stretch the envelope.
It's always the first people you come to get when you're going to take over a society. You always attack the artists first.
Yeah, well, that's what McCarthy did. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't know who the broadcaster is today that you could compare to Edward R. Murrow. I don't know if it's Mike Wallace. I don't know who it is. But where are these guys? Why haven't they stood up and called the president out on this? Where are they? Where is everyone? Your rights are being ripped out. What a chilling thing. They're going to fine people individuals, millions and millions of dollars because they don't like what you're saying.
They're the thought police. They're going to clean up the way you think.
And then the weird thing is they're all okay with 10 o'clock at night. Everyone can have dirty sex talk on the radio. And I don't understand that. That's when kids listen.
Well, that was how they got around the Constitution before, though. You know, there is such a thing as free speech, and you can't completely cut off everything. So they said, okay, let's create something called a safe harbor so that it's not unconstitutional what we're doing.
Safe harbor when everyone's asleep, except for kids.
Well, kids are actually calling those shows.
I know.
They're not only
Listen
listening.
to them. Get a tape.
It's never been about really protecting children.
No. So anyway, I know we've been talking about this endlessly. On a very personal level, though, watching the vote yesterday in Congress, when I think there were 21 dissensions, I couldn't believe it. Man. And I just want to say that my feeling really is, and I've been a good predictor of this stuff, that the religious right has won. And I will see you, my friends, on satellite. Now, let's start talking about the future. I'm going to sit down with the people from Sirius. I'll sit down with the people from XM. I'll listen to what they have to say. I can't really negotiate yet. I'm still in the contract here. But I don't imagine how much longer they're going to want to keep me here.
I mean, how can they?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how they can afford it. My heart is with Mel. I want to work with this man. I'd like to stay here. I don't know what the game plan is. If he wants to... you know what? Let's wait and see how the Senate votes, and then see what GW does, which, of course, we know what he's going to do. And then once that happens, I'm just not going to show up for work if that bill goes through. Hey, I'm just not going to show up. I'm not going to put up with it.
Yeah, because the moment you open your mouth, you could be slapped with a fine.
And you could, and Artie could, and Fred and Benji. Anybody.
Benji with a $500,000 fine?
Yeah. Good luck.
I don't think Benji has that kind of scratch.
But you know what? None of us do. No one, everyone here... I don't see guys in Congress getting up at 4 in the morning and writing all night and taking meetings over with their staff.
I don't have a rich dad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
GW could get bailed out. I can't.
When is the Senate vote?
I work for myself.
Do you know when the Senate vote is?
I don't. Do you know when the Senate vote is? I don't know anything about this.
I don't know when it's going to hit the floor. I know it came out of committee. I don't know when it's going to the floor.
You know what I can't even figure out? Like...
But that Brownback guy's behind it, so I'm sure it's moving fast.
Yeah. I've never seen a bill move this fast.
Are they saying that the $500,000 fine is per station?
No.
Yes.
Here's what they're saying. $500,000 per offense.
But if you're on several stations.
Yes. Plus, for each station you're on.
Yeah.
So what were you on? Like 70 stations?
Yeah. And it goes up to, there's a limit, though.
Of?
What's it $3 million for a day.
Oh, for a day?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
The next day you could get another $3 million.
Yeah. So it's $3 million a day. So, you know, Marty, you only have to spend $3 million a day.
Yeah. Say whatever you want.
Yeah. To say whatever you want. Jeez. So, you know, the thing is this. Nobody is fining these guys. Nobody's fining the head of the INS for letting mass murderers into this country when he knows full well they're here illegally. Nobody is finding any of them.
Nobody's finding the FBI and those people who didn't check on the names of hijackers who eventually ran those planes into buildings.
The only guy being fined, as far as I can tell, is me.
Yeah.
Because of what I'm doing.
You're the most dangerous guy.
There was a report on the guy from the INS who is the head of the INS. They said to him, how did you let in Lee Malvo, the guy who was just convicted of these sniper killings? You guys knew he was here illegally. He was an illegal alien, you know. They're like, well, you know, we don't really go after these guys. And why not? And the guy still gets to stay at his job. The guy he hasn't paid one fine. Nobody says to him, you did a bad job, you lose your job. This is what I mean about the government. Of course they're going to fine me money. Because these are guys who are used to never having to be accountable for anything they do.
Handed to them. Most of them born to it.
They're holding me accountable. How about we start holding them accountable? The only way we get to hold them accountable is to vote them out of office. But for 4 years...
they've done a lot of damage in the 2 to 6 years they've been around.
Yeah, for 4 years, for 6 years, whatever it is their term is, they get to do whatever the hell they want. Who is Chairman Powell? He's some guy. He's the son of Colin Powell who got appointed because they needed to give a job to a friend of Colin, to a kid of Colin Powell's. I mean, really, that's it. He has no credentials. The guy's a joke. You know, let him go out and get a real job at a real law firm and bill hours and get up in the morning. I mean, come on. Instead of flying to Vegas.
Make us know your name because of something you did, not an appointment.
Yeah, I mean, people know my name because of what I've done.
All of a sudden, we got Powell in our lives.
Yeah, well, this is it. I'm out. Seacrest out. I mean, I'm out. I mean, I really am. I mean, let the Senate take their vote. If the Senate puts the bill through, I'll just sign with either XM or Sirius. I'll check into either one. And you know what? And then even if like they can't make a deal with me, then I'll just go away. And it really kills me to say that because, you know, I worked really hard to get this whole thing going. I worked really, really hard to get this thing going.
Suffered, struggled.
Yeah. And, you know, that's what kills me. And you know what? If the audience, if I wouldn't be number one if the audience didn't like what I was doing. I mean, come on.
That's right. Whatever was needed to get rid of you already existed. It was
the
not
audience.
having an audience.
Right.
What happened to the community standards? If you're number one in Philly, and you're number one in New York, and you're number one in Boston, you're number one in all those cities, doesn't that mean that the community accepts what you do?
I would think so. And who knows what their standards are? And who cares what their standards are?
Well, the standards of the people who listen are this.
Well, you know what we're going to have to do is build up the satellite industry. And we hope you come along for the ride. The hardest part is that they have to start producing the radios. They don't have them.
It's going to take you, I mean, you will build that industry. It'll take you like a year and a half to get, you know, everybody back.
Well, it'll take me a year and a half just to wait for them to build the radios that people can buy.
Yeah, we'll have another. Remember when we went off Channel 9 and there was a whole group of people who just knew us from the Channel 9 show? Mm-hmm. And you'd see them and they go, yeah, are you guys, what happened to you?
Yeah.
You know, they don't know. We still are around.
Yeah.
And that's what it'll be like. A lot of people
It's going to be tough.
Hey, you guys still together?
Right. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. It's going to be really hard. It's really nice to flip this switch every morning and know that I can talk to 15 to 18 million people. And it's going to really break my heart to have to say goodbye to you because, you know what?
Not because you were ready for him to go.
Yeah. It's fine if I'm retiring. But why is the government forcing me to retire? And by the way, the Democrats are shameful. They're no better on this issue. Shameful.
Can I tell you something?
But we got to vote Bush out.
I got to tell you something. I was just looking at the vote, and I was saying, you heard Congressman Wiener's speech. Didn't you automatically assume he voted against this bill?
Yeah.
He didn't.
Wow.
He said that just, you know, he supports you, but still voted for the bill. That shocked me.
Wow. What, is he brain dead?
Hold on, I want to get you the quote.
Is he mentally ill? There's a guy looking to play both ends.
Yeah.
Where's the integrity? Either you're a proponent of free speech or you're not. Well, I see the handwriting on the wall. I mean, when you got guys sticking up for me and then going, I vote for the bill.
I got the transcript of a speech, and when I looked at it again, because I saw how everyone voted yesterday, and just so you know, 172 Democrats voted yes for the bill. Only 21 voted against it.
Yeah.
So even the Democrats were not helping us. This was the second to the
So how are we gonna succeed in the Senate? We're not.
We're not. No.
Yeah.
Obviously not.
So I got to begin making other plans.
Here's the second to the last thing Weiner said yesterday in his speech.
Yeah.
While we are right to take action today to keep indecent material off our public airwaves, this should not be seen as open season on a diversity of views. So he voted for the bill.
It shouldn't be seen as that, even though it is.
What's his problem? How could you make that speech and then vote for it?
I can't believe it.
You know, if you're going to have a different view, you better not ever mention sex, or you better not ever mention anything else controversial.
My mother said to me last night, it's a witch hunt.
Yeah,
I go, yeah.
absolutely.
I said, that's what I get for looking like a witch.
Oh, stop.
I said, you know what? I said, it is a witch hunt. Because my mom said, this is just so silly. I said, I know. I said, it's ridiculous. It's obscene. They just want me off there. It's bugged all these bureaucrats that I have this much power for so long. And let's face it, my brother broadcasters can't stand my success. It drives them
power
nuts.
and your independence.
Yep.
That nobody owns you. You're not in anybody's pocket.
None. I don't have to kiss any ass whatsoever. Friends, I vow to you,
That's what they hate.
I will rise up again. Come with me to Satellite. Come with me. I know it's going to cost some money, but you know what? We're going to have all the freedom we need. We don't even have to watch our language. And they'll try to regulate that, but by then, it'll be too late.
See, what that guy Weiner is basically saying, it's perfectly okay for you to be anti-Bush, which, you know, is just American, but he's so afraid of being labeled pro-indecency.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
He's willing to give away his integrity.
He's definitely afraid of people thinking, oh, well, I'm for indecency, so we'll just vote the other way.
That's how they're doing it. You make Howard the devil, and then you say you can't, you know, no matter what, you can't support Howard.
But how scary are those people he's afraid of? What's going on?
I know. Well, here's the deal. You can't pass a bill that says the FCC can determine what's indecent. That's what this bill is.
Right.
These guys are not a court. They're not the law of the land.
And nobody's charged them with, you know, ultimate knowledge about indecency.
No, they've never once been able to give you an accurate guideline. They go, well, no excretory humor. So you mean, what does that mean? You mean I can't talk about making a duty?
Yeah.
And what's so bad about that?
I don't understand. Well, that's offensive. To who? To a 2-year-old? I don't think so.
I thought offensive speech was protected.
It seems it's offensive to adults, not kids.
Because that's all they talk about.
I know.
In the 3 years I've been here, Tom a few times has given me those little booklets he hands out that tries to explain everything. And it is so comical. If you read it out loud, it's actually laugh out loud funny.
I know.
Because it doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know what to say now and what not to say. It's just ridiculous.
Right. You come away completely befuddled.
It makes it worse.
You know, I know I brought this up before, but this other number keeps killing me. Republicans, 218 yes, 1 no. How could there be one free thinker out of all those guys?
I know.
Who
In
is
other words,
that guy?
None of them have a problem with this. I mean, I'm never voting for another Republican candidate again, period. End of sentence.
Yeah, that's the end of that for me.
I'm just voting Democrat because at least there was a couple of them that voted against it.
Well, I'm voting something. I don't know what to do because the Democrats aren't great. I'm voting the Green Party.
I don't know, man. I just think when these religious right guys, which the Republicans seem to pay most attention to, you know, now they got a Congress that's passing this. Anyway, hey, we got to take a break, and I guess we'll get off it. We have a lot of people on the phone. I'm sorry that it's getting so political in here. I know. If I'm boring you, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. I'm so confused. I don't even know what to do about this. Do I shut up about it and let them just run over me?
No. No.
Yeah, no. But do I keep talking about it? And then my audience goes, well, what happened to the jokes?
This is what happens when people are stifling your creative freedom.
This is exactly what happened to Lenny Bruce.
So if they've got a problem with this, they should take it to the senator, not to you.
That mic is the only way you got to fight back.
The Senate vote is not scheduled, but it's on the fast track.
I tell you.
Look at this. Have you ever seen them vote this fast?
Could be as early as today, but doubtful.
Today?
As early as today? How'd you hear that?
Well,
we just had some people call in that said that they heard that it could go as early as today.
Well, they got the other one on the floor of the House pretty fast.
Yeah, well, how did they get that thing on the floor so fast?
Listen, it's going real fast, and I don't know how much longer we're going to be here. So let me make a couple of plans right now. All right. What I'll do is when I get thrown off the air or quit or however it's going to go down, the way to communicate with me is through the website. I'll use that for a while until we end up at satellite. I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to end up at satellite. I might just chuck this whole thing. I'm not sure yet. I want to talk to everybody I work with. And by the way, good job this morning. I got a hold of Jason at 3 in the morning, woke this guy up, got out of bed, started pulling together all the music and the clips you heard today. And I'm sorry I woke you up so early.
Thanks.
But Jason did a great job.
Well, he might not have to get up next week.
Yeah. You'll get a lot of sleep next week.
And JD, by the way, he has every clip in his head.
Yeah, JD, Scott the engineer, thank you. Good job, guys. And everybody. But here's the thing. I use the website. I'll make a message or something on there every day or something like that. You know, just a way of staying in touch with the audience. I'm not doing any interviews or anything. I'm doing one interview with a guy from Rolling Stone. I'm going to do the cover of their magazine. Because Jan's a cool dude who publishes the magazine.
And you'll get to speak.
And he all along has been writing pieces about the Bush administration, gay marriage, and all this other stuff that's going on. And all the ties to Bush and the Saudis and the whole thing. So I'll do an interview with him, even though it ain't going to do any good. But I'll do it because he's a good dude. I've been thinking about it. I agreed to do it yesterday. I told Don I'd do it, but.
Again, these facts are startling. So Bush gave a speech yesterday to a group of evangelical Christians.
In Long Island, right?
Where he said, you're doing God's work with conviction and kindness, and then he promised this ban on gay marriage. And he also talked about, we're working to build a culture of life.
See?
We're working to build a culture.
This is all about how you live, my friend.
But presidents shouldn't be talking about doing God's work.
This is the guy who wipes his glasses on women's dresses when they're not looking. This is the guy who ran into bushes for 40 years. This is the guy who drank, bankrupted companies, benefited from baseball teams that he had no business benefiting from. Now he found Jesus, and now he's going to transform the culture after he didn't even win the general election. You wait for a mandate, man. Calm down.
But if I was a school teacher and I went to my class and I said, you're doing God's work, I could be fired for that, right? I'm not supposed to be mixing those things.
He has mixed it all up. This is a guy who went to Bob Jones University, where they still didn't allow interracial dating. How could a black person vote for this guy? I see black Republicans for Bush. I'm like, are you insane?
Well, finally, the gay Republicans yesterday came out. They're doing anti-Bush ads.
Yeah, finally they woke up.
I said to myself the other day, is any gay going to vote Republican?
I mean,
but they did ads for him to support him.
But you know what? Gay people have contributed to this culture in ways that, when Bush is sitting there at the Arts Center, sitting and listening to music and congratulating artists, who does he think he's congratulating? These are gay men and women.
I guess I have to put
lot of them.
Do I have to put away all my Elton John records now in front of him?
Oh, please. It's out of sight what he's doing. And did you hear that quote? We're creating a culture. My time with you is almost over.
Because you don't fit.
I don't fit his view of culture.
And this radio show has always been about the people who don't fit.
Yeah, well, he fits because he's one of the lucky ones. He was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
He got that biological thing going for him.
Him and that whole family, just what they're about. The oil business.
I'll never forget the quote from his mother. Oh, when my boys were bad, I used to ban them from the tennis court.
Oh.
They couldn't play tennis.
What a discipline. That whole Bush gang. And Cheney hiding his gay daughter.
Yeah, she's still alive.
I don't know. They should have drowned her.
She's probably tied up with duct tape.
She's in the bunker he went to after 9/11. She's underground somewhere.
They haven't let her out.
Yeah, that poor kid. What's she got to be feeling?
So, at least there's a satellite radio we could possibly go to, but I know we'll lose a lot of you. For one reason or another, you won't be able to get a radio. You won't be able to afford the payments. Whatever. I don't know. It's sad. It's nice to be able to just flick your radio on and hear us. But I don't see it happening. I see a lot of crap coming down. But we got November, and November means election time. And join me and friends of this show who are outraged. Vote out every Republican you can find. Just vote straight across Democrats to send a message. Not that the Democrats are so great.
Just to show people that, yes, the voters will respond.
Not that Kerry, after everything I'm doing for him, has called in and said, hey, thank you. They're all afraid.
He would have killed for your help 6 months ago, and he called us for it.
Yep.
Now he's staying away.
Well, he's playing it safe. And you know what? If that's what he needs to do to win, I'm all for it.
But, the one thing you got to say about the guy is he still uses the F word.
Yep.
He hasn't stopped.
Yeah. And I was so proud of him the other day. He said under his breath on purpose, because everything's on purpose, the Republicans are liars. And he means Bush, and that's exactly true.
And today they were calling for him to take those words back, and he said, no, I want to talk about the issues.
Yep.
Not all this made-up stuff you're carrying on about.
I hope Senator Hillary Clinton leads a fight against this new bill.
Where is former President Bill Clinton?
Nowhere to be found.
What does he want? He's relaxing.
A guy we backed two terms.
2 terms.
And we backed Hillary and certainly stood up for Chelsea when every comic was sitting and goofing on the way she looked. I've yet to hear from her. So I've given up hope. Yeah, Jim. Yes, Jim.
Yes, Howard, I want to thank you personally for speaking out about stem cell research. I have a son that is 10 years old. He's severely handicapped. He has brain damage, and he still functions. I mean, he wants to talk, and he wants to walk and everything else, but he can't. We're starting to do research on, they would be able to regain some functions back. But thanks to our wonderful President George W. Bush, all that research has been stopped because it's anti-abortion. And
not only has it stopped, but he lied to us. He told us there were over 60 strains of stem cells in this country that could be used for research, and scientists are telling us that he's a liar. 10 strains, if we're lucky.
And even 60, they said, was not enough.
We need this. You know what it is? You've got a 10-year-old son who's, got real medical problems. His life could be turned around dramatically. But you know what? George Bush's kid is fine. So what does he care about your kid?
I know how it's terrible.
His daughter's dirty dancing now.
She's following right in his footsteps. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about your kids. He's worried about your kids hearing me on the radio. Your kid can't even get out of a wheelchair.
You're right. You're right, Howard. And nobody else is saying anything but you.
Well,
nobody has brought it up once but you.
Rolling Stone has brought it up. That's why I'll do the interview with them. That's it. I'm not going to do the interviews with the Ted Koppels. I haven't seen a show from Ted Koppel about how outraged he is by what's going on. He just wants me on for the ratings. Screw you, Ted Koppel. Let me see you take a stand, like I did all the years of my career. Let me see some of you guys take a stand, then I'll come on your shows. And you know who's the worst? Jay Leno. And all that type of friggin' bland crap he does that doesn't take any risks. I'm sickened by his kind of broadcasting.
Yeah, but Jay's not worried.
Everything's going great. Yeah, there's nothing indecent about this show.
Tell joke, pick up check.
Pick up check, tell joke. You. I wish we could use it. Well, on satellite, I'll tell you what I really think. Unabridged.
Yeah, they passed that bill. That's fine. Okay, we'll still do what we got to do.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
I think that you guys could, if your listeners went to johnkerry.com, and they have a thing where you can donate $50, $20, $10, whatever. If all the listeners gave him money, we would possibly have enough money to fight against Bush. Bush has over $150 million.
$200 million. $200 million.
It's ridiculous. We're going to get trounced. They're going to get you off the air. This guy isn't going to have any money to get his message out. I think while you still have the voice, you ought to get your listeners to at least give money to Kerry.
Right,
I know he ain't the greatest, but maybe if he sees his campaign donations jump up by $20 million in a week, he'll realize that you do have a voice, and maybe he'll take up the fight.
Maybe you're right. That's not, I'm not going to blow off that idea. That isn't bad.
Even if we each give $5, the guy will see. But there are some people who are sane. He definitely needs money to beat this guy. Because Bush is well funded by all the corporations. I got to think that's a good idea. And also, I mean, on the website, I started a link to some articles about all this.
Yeah, I was. That's what I was doing while those clips were being played, looking at the links.
Did you see that first one? It was like kind of a montage.
Oh, yeah. The one about how Bush stole the Florida election?
Yeah.
Ooh,
isn't that good?
Scary.
Yeah, if you go on howardstern.com, I'm starting to try to get some of the links to these millions of articles that are coming out about this. And not all of them are in my favor. I just want you to read everything. But I can't even get it up there fast enough. It's a whole thing. You know what it is? You need kind of FCC money to put together a good website.
Right, and that kind of organization behind you.
Yeah. We got 50 people working on that thing.
Government.
Pictures of him and Aretha Franklin. Because he's having a grand old time. Those guys probably don't have to work an hour a day.
Yeah, where is he today? He's probably off already on vacation for the, his long weekend.
Probably going to Vegas on the taxpayer's dime. All right, we got to take a break. We got to do that.
Yeah, if Frank Flores is listening, I'll be doing the next commercial as Jeff the Drunk.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.
This is the Howard Stern Show. What's the light? Get out, get out, get out, get out. The Howard Stern Show.
There was a big bet around the station that, as I got up like 2:30 this morning to start preparing the first hour and a half of the show where I didn't talk and just played music and clips.
What was the bet?
The bet was that I would not be able to get through it without interrupting, and Gary said, no way I'll be able to keep my mouth shut.
You showed them.
That's what kept me going.
How much money did you win?
Nothing.
Oh, those. You didn't even bet any money?
No, there was a lot of people, though, talking about it.
I lost $1,000 on it.
Yeah, already lost $1,000. Well, I thought it was an effective open to the show. It kind of,
I told you, it scared me. And I was sitting right here looking at you.
It kind of said to people, well, that's what it's going to be like without us on the air. Sort of.
Sort of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gave me a very strange feeling.
An
insecure feeling.
I'm putting together this special for ABC, which is, by the way, a lot of fun in store for us. We're going to play the gay or straight game, where a woman will try to win $1,000. All she has to do is pick out the straight guy from 3 guys.
All right.
There's 2 gays and a straight. If she picks out the straight,
what does she get?
$1,000 because she wants breast implants. So she could. That's $1,000 toward her breast implants.
Okay, a down payment on breast.
Yeah. Sandy Taylor's going to stop by with her friend Kim Richards, who is Paris Hilton's aunt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Sandy Taylor was here to support us.
That too.
We're getting support from the star. Sandy Taylor will be here.
Old friend of the show, who has been naked in both Penthouse and Playboy. Not
One
yet,
of the few who can say that.
Yeah. And always a lot of fun.
You like her?
Do like Sandy.
Sandy was on the cover of Playboy, and I believe of June of '95.
One of your faves?
In a USA bathing suit, like a flag bathing suit.
Yeah, I remember that.
Correct. Yeah. Correct, sir.
You are correct.
I guess. So anyway, I'm putting together this special for ABC where I'm going to do like an interview show.
Uh-huh.
And yesterday, the producer of the ABC show that I'm working on contacted the chairman of the FCC to be my first guest on the show. And had put in a serious request from ABC to Chairman Powell to do an interview on the issues for the special. And he argued that the best way to have the chairman explain his position is to one of the people most affected, me, Howard Stern.
Yeah.
Which I would have enjoyed doing.
Yeah, because you've never talked to anybody from the FCC as far as I know.
Yeah, and by the way, I'm sure he would do very well being interviewed by me because, as you all know, I'm not a bright guy. And I didn't do particularly well in school, and I don't have a command.
And he's the head of the FCC.
He is a lawyer, and he's the head of the FCC. I would imagine that he would be able to just really even convince me that I should be off the air.
This should be a cakewalk.
It should be a cakewalk. He has nothing to fear. And I would allow him to explain his positions. Well, we got back the following note. We thank you for your invitation. We regretfully decline the interview request at this time. And that's it.
Regretfully.
We not only...
they're making more news now than they ever have.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very important issue. People
Off my ass.
hear from these people who are now telling them what's decent and indecent, and he doesn't have time.
Well, Michael Powell does interviews, too. We know a few months ago he did the Sean Hannity show.
Of course.
Where I'm sure he was treated like a king, because there's no political connection between the FCC, the Bush administration, and what they're doing to me.
What they like on radio and television and what they don't.
Yeah, there's no connection. There's none. Rush Limbaugh knows what he's talking about. Stupid fatso. Friggin' drug addict. Anyway, all right, let's have some fun. Screw it. Let's bring this broad in. Let's see what she looks like.
All right.
I'll put on my sunglasses. I'll try and make myself look handsome. Although in some of these news reports, they're whipping out the old hairdos.
It's always a retrospective of hair with you.
I was watching my TV. Beth turned to me and said, man, it's a good thing you cut your hair. I don't know.
You used to have quite a mane.
Quite a mane. I used to. Well, there's a broad who needs some breast implants. Come on in, baby.
Well, she's very cute.
Get in here.
You got a nice bod, I'll tell you that for sure. What's the matter, baby? You don't think your breasts are hot?
No.
You got a nice bod. I don't even know that you need breast implants.
They're really small, and I'm just like...
What's wrong with small? Everybody's denigrating small these days.
Chicks don't understand what guys want. I don't care about... Do you care that much about big boobs?
I actually do like boobs, but they don't have to be, like, enormously big. I think a lot of chicks think, they got to be huge.
Right. I think it's the whole Playboy thing, that they see those and they say, well, I'm inadequate.
Are yours a nice shape?
I don't know. They're like pointy.
Like pancakes?
No, she said pointy.
Yeah,
Pointy.
they're like little... They're smaller than lemons, put it that way. They're
Yeah.
small.
They're small.
Hey, stand up. Let me look at your body. Because you got a killer bod. I don't think it's... You got a flat belly. You got nice hips. Let me see your ass. Turn around. Wow.
Oh, look at that. That's a nice
That's an A-plus ass.
Oh, that honey. Gee.
I don't think you needed the boob implants.
No?
I don't think it's going to make a difference, baby.
You know what it is? You stand next to, like, a really pretty girl with the big boobs and the nice body, and then here I am with these little lemons. You know?
Are guys banging you?
What?
Are you having sex with men?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you see anybody complaining?
No.
Big deal. What do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, what's going to happen once you get the boobs?
I'd feel comfortable. I'd feel like I had the whole package. Like,
You ever get naked in front of guys? Are you uptight about that?
just my boobs, really. That's it. Like, I get a little embarrassed, but I get over it.
You want to show them to me?
I'll show them.
Show me. Let me see what you got. I bet you it's not bad.
Because maybe you'll be compelled
I'll
to
be
get
honest
her
with
some.
you. Let me see.
They're so bad.
See, to me, that's cute.
Yeah, they have a nice shape.
They're nicely shaped. They're not saggy. I don't know if
You're
I do
going
it.
to ruin your body.
That whole package looks good. Yeah, you're just
Telling yourself things you really don't need to tell yourself.
Look, I got a $1,000 prize for you. You want to put it toward boob implants? That's your deal. I don't think you need them.
Thank you.
The ass and the hips and the flat stomach is enough for me. And you got nice legs, right?
Yeah.
Let me see your legs.
She got
She got on jeans. What are you wearing jeans for? What do you got under those jeans?
A thong.
You got a thong?
Yeah.
Feel like showing that to me? Show that to me. Let me see your... I'm getting excited.
I thought you were supposed to be here to...
Hold on, I got to just take a look. Turn around, let me see your ass. Look at that, Artie. Oh, my God. Perfect.
Move a little bit over here, then.
Honey, look at that ass. You don't need any input. Let me see your legs. Hold on. You look damn... Broads are all nuts.
That's fantastic.
Throw her out of here.
I'll just throw you out. Put the blood on that chick.
She's got a great body.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You see that pooper on her? Huh? What? What? Did you see it?
Let's see that thing, sister.
She just showed it to us.
I didn't see it. Let me see
I'll
it.
get it.
Come on.
Show it to Casey.
Let's go.
The guy has a nervous breakdown.
You know,
Look at
it's
Oh, here he's going to complain.
You're going to say something's wrong with that?
yeah, it's not a guy's.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You like a little hair on it.
No. I'm not saying.
Hey, look at her body.
She has a nice stomach. She has a nice stomach, but
She's got a nice everything.
I think a lot of black guys will like your ass.
Oh, you think it's big?
It's a little big.
I like
No,
it.
you see, no, I'm like a black guy with the ass. I love the booyah.
I'm a white guy. That's a good ass.
I do. I like a beefy.
You know what?
To hold on.
Casey is gay.
No, it has nothing to do with... No, I'm not gay.
That is not a big ass.
No.
Oh, my God.
Perfect.
That's a great ass.
Not big enough to have a big ass.
And you know what? And Casey, seriously, I'm going to make a rule. For as long as we're left on the air here, you are no longer allowed to comment on a woman.
Why not?
Because you're gay.
No, I'm not gay. Yeah. I'm not gay at all. Let me see it again.
How do you see that as big?
How do you see that as big?
Let
That
me
is
tell you
perfect.
Proportion.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, yeah, is that nice?
Oh, that's like...
Come on, dude. Just turn around so I can look at it. Don't show it to a gay man. Don't waste it on him.
Yeah, no, it's on a... Down by the bottom.
No,
it's a little loose down by the bottom.
That's high and low.
Let me tell you something.
But it's,
I love it.
Let me tell you something. If Paris Hilton had that ass, she'd be the hottest chick on the planet.
You're not kidding.
That's the only thing she's missing.
Look,
an ass like that.
I'm not even going to debate this, and you're out of the debate.
No, a little Stairmaster will be fine.
Get out.
And by the way, the boobs are small but very cute. She's going to get those round,
big, ugly boobs.
Right, those really tight.
Yeah.
It'll be awful.
I see a broad like this, takes her shirt off. She looks a little vulnerable. She's a little uptight about her small little boobs. And you know what? I love it. I love it. I love it.
I love it.
Just because I got a different opinion doesn't mean I'm gay.
You're gay.
I'm not gay at all.
I can't wait for you to come out.
I'm never gonna.
Can he come out on satellite radio?
Hey, Dr. Sal, how you doing?
Hey, good, Howard. How are you?
Yeah, hold on. Casey, when we go to satellite, you'll come out.
Oh, I won't.
Yes, you will.
I'm not.
Can Dr. Sal
give me a sex change? Right all along. Boobs are getting smaller. I know by the implants we buy. We used to buy D's and double D's. Now everything is full B and C.
Hey, Dr. Sal.
Yeah.
I see a lot of guys are moving toward using, not saline, but using silicone.
Silicone, yeah.
Are they safe now?
Well, they're still not. They're approved for reconstructive surgery. That means if a woman has breast cancer, then you can reconstruct with silicone, and in some cases with breast lift. But that patient then has to become part of the study and has to report on a regular basis. And patients, once they have implants, they don't want to come back.
So the silicone isn't 100% safe?
Well, I feel that silicone is safe because nothing has ever been proven against silicone in scientific studies done at major universities that we know about here in the U.S.
And all those hearings were sort of inconclusive.
It's a medical legal thing. Who wants to... first of all, the implants cost 3 or 4 times the price because of all the product liability insurance.
No. Well...
But
anyway, you do good work. Go to South.
It's a softer feel. But, you saw those girls back for your 2000 show. Those were saline, and they were pretty soft. I mean, our technique is
I did feel them.
Incredible.
You enjoyed them.
Yeah, Sal Calabra's a good man, Dr. Sal Calabra. This chick wants boobs bad.
Well, you can save the 1,000. I'll do them for her.
Yeah, you give it to you really want them bad, huh?
Oh, you see that?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you $1,000
She
plus
has such pretty breasts.
plus the boob implants if you get this right. Get it wrong, you walk away with nothing.
Okay.
And you can stick to that. You're not going to look at her pretty face.
No. You're
and say, "Oh,
that's the game."
Okay.
If you pick out the gay guy, if you pick out the straight guy, you win.
So I got to pick the straight guy.
You got to pick the straight guy. Do I have that right?
Yeah. I thought it was 1 straight and 2 gay guys.
That's it.
Right.
Okay.
The game is called Gay or Straight.
Okay.
Yes.
I thought it was called Guess the Fag.
Hey,
how dare
you're gay. Do I win?
How dare you?
You're standing there.
Guess the fag.
If you guess Casey was gay, you win.
But I'm not.
Dude, you're gay. You thought her ass was...
He's the only one who didn't like my ass, I think.
But that doesn't make me gay, though. It makes me picky.
We're calling this fruit of the room.
There's nothing gay about
Would you have sex with a girl with an ass like that?
No, not with this girl, no.
Oh, no?
Wow. Are you kidding me?
But she's nice, I'm sure, but it's not for me.
You're a homosexual male.
No, I'm not. I'm picky.
Are you having sex with anyone? I mean, my God.
Hey, what's going on with you?
Everybody is wrong.
You're not with your girlfriend anymore. What's going on?
No,
You seen anyone?
No.
When's the last time you went out with a chick?
People in the closet.
Hey, Dr. Calabro, thanks, man.
It's a pleasure, Howard.
The great Sal Calabro.
Can be seen on salcalabra.com, Howard.
SalCalabro.com. I know. Thanks, Doctor.
Thanks, Howard.
That's Dr. Sal Calabro. He's done a lot of the chicks.
I haven't talked to him in a while.
Yeah.
How could you not? I would bang this chick stone cold sober. Like, just.
All I need is that ass. Focus on that. It's all over for you.
So Casey's just not having sex because no girl's nice enough, good enough.
What? You know.
You know.
But, you know.
All I need with you, honey, we lay down, you wear that thong you're wearing, I squeeze that ass.
Please.
And that's it. And then we're done. I don't even think I need to do anything else.
She's at the level where the question is, would she bang me? Like, that's the question.
I can give you the answer.
Yeah, I know that. Thank you.
That's not necessary.
I don't know if you heard some of my live commercials before. All
right, let's get the game going. Let's get the game going. It's called Gay or Straight.
Bring those guys in here.
3 men will come in here. They will try and trick you.
Are you good at this? How's your gaydar?
I hope so.
Gay or straight? You've got one guy wearing sort of like a casual outfit, jeans, and hi, contestant number 1. How are you?
Hey there, I'm fine.
Yeah. Now, you see, like, you're wearing like a regular outfit. You're not all gussied up. 3 of you guys don't look gay to me.
All right, let's look at this.
Some guys are flaming, you know what I mean? They walk in the room, you know.
Oh, let them talk, too. I could let you know in the voice.
All right, number 1, are you a gay? You're supposed to say, what is he supposed to answer? Yes, I am, or no, I'm not?
You're trying to pick the straight guy, so he should say, yes, I am.
Are you gay?
No, I'm not.
Wait, what is this? One guy's gay?
2 guys are gay.
All right, one guy's straight.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, so you're claiming you're straight.
Absolutely.
All right, you're claiming you're straight. Okay. Number 2, hi.
Hi. How are you?
You look a little gay to me. You got the shaved head. A lot of gay guys go to that.
It's just an easy haircut.
Are you straight or gay?
Very well
straight.
kept.
You're straight.
Yeah.
You're a straight guy.
Yeah.
You're just wearing like a sweater and jeans.
That's right.
Nothing flamboyant.
No.
You're telling me 2 of these guys are gay.
Yeah. 2 of these guys are gay and 1 of them is straight.
You know, I can't figure out why you waited to bring us in after she got to expose herself.
Interesting.
Oh,
that's
wow.
very straight.
Oh, that is a straight guy.
Number 3, are you gay or straight?
Howard, I'm the straightest person of these 3. I'm not going to lie to you.
But you're wearing a suit.
Yeah, I'm looking good. I'm the only one who's going to bring her home right now. I'm going to be honest.
All right. All 3 men are claiming to be straight. 2 of them are gay, 1 of them is straight. You want to ask them some questions before you guess?
I don't know what kind of questions, really.
Ask them, well, I'll give you a hand. Let's see. Number 1.
Yes.
What's your favorite color?
I would have to say blue if I had to pick one.
Blue. Yeah. Number 2, what is yours?
Red.
Red. Number 3?
I'm going to say blue. He took mine.
All right, so nobody said pink.
Yeah, what do they do for livings?
No one said
Number 1, what do you do for a movie? I mean, what do you do for a living?
Well, that's close. I'm an actor.
I was going to ask you your favorite movie. That's why I said movie. What is your favorite movie?
I would have to say Godfather.
Godfather. That's manly. Yeah. See? So that's a manly answer.
All right, number 2, what do you do and what's your favorite movie?
I'm an architect and a construction manager.
And what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Blade Runner.
Blade Runner.
Blade Runner.
Hey, so your microphone sounds really bad.
Wait.
Is that him?
Gay one of them. What's the matter? You having a hard time?
Yeah, a little bit.
Tell me what you're thinking. By the way, this is Tara. Tell me what you're thinking, Tara. Get close to the microphone.
They could be lying with their answers, so it's.
Of course they could.
Yeah.
Their answers.
All you have to do, honey, where are you from? You got some.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, Jesus.
I mean, what if they're lying with their answers? Blade Runner.
Do all your friends talk that way?
I don't know. Well, I'm around it, so I really don't know.
You can't even hear it.
Yeah. I mean, that guy could be a fag.
Hey, Tara, do you talk a lot in bed? Because that's kind of cute.
Number 1, you're coming on to her. That's got to be kind of weird.
Accent's kind of cute.
Yeah, but he's an actor.
Yeah.
Now, number 3, what is your favorite movie and
what do you do?
What do you do?
I'm wearing a suit because I sell the king of all media, which is you.
Right.
I work here. Actually, thanks for noticing me. I'm across the hall from you every day. I appreciate it.
I never would have known you worked here.
Never would have known I worked here.
All right, and what else?
I'm going to be honest. I can't choose my favorite movie. There's just too many ones. Braveheart's up there, except I don't like Mel Gibson right now.
Right.
But I don't know. I like The Godfather also.
Godfather also. All right. Well, that's kind of a straight answer.
2 of these guys are gay, you say?
2 of them are gay, 1 of them is straight.
I can't keep that straight.
All Tara has to do is pick out the straight one. You want me to ask some more questions, or are you ready?
Yeah.
You need a little more help. All right. Number 1. What's your favorite Broadway musical?
I've actually never seen a Broadway musical in my
how
life.
would you be an actor?
Yeah.
I'm an actor south of 14th Street.
Yeah.
So you don't go to Broadway? Why? Because is that a political statement? Like,
it's not a political statement. It just doesn't really entertain me. There's nothing there for me, really. It's not, it's predictable.
What kind of acting do you do? You have never been in a play.
No, I have.
I asked him his favorite Broadway show.
Okay.
And he hasn't been on. He has to go to see Broadway shows, which to me seems kind of straight.
But he's been in them.
No, I've not been in a Broadway show either.
He's an actor. He would like to be in a show.
He's a bad actor.
Yeah, exactly.
No, well, maybe.
Yeah, I'm an actor. I've never been in a play, Robin.
You're saying you do plays, but you don't go on Broadway.
They're downtown. They're experimental. They're a little...
Being an actor in experimental plays seems a little gay to me.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's never seen a Broadway musical seems very straight to me.
Do you believe him, though?
That's a tough one.
Willem Dafoe does it.
All right, number 2, what about you? Same question.
My ex-girlfriend made me see Grease once.
And did you like that?
That was all right.
It was okay.
I'm not big on that stuff.
All right.
So.
Number 3.
By the way, you should not get surgery.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree with all them. I'd bang you right now. I'm not going to. I swear to God.
That's very straight. Number 3, what is your favorite Broadway musical?
I went to one with my girlfriend, my current one, not my ex one, and I took her to see Beauty and the Beast. She liked it. It was all right.
Did you thought it was okay?
It was all right. I mean, I wouldn't.
That sounds very straight to me.
2 of these guys are lying to us.
2 of them are lying.
So 2 are gay and 1 is straight.
2 are gay, 1 is straight. You've got to tell me who's straight. Now it's time for the $1,000 and the breast implants.
It's mind-boggling.
Now, don't jump to your conclusion yet.
Talk out loud. Tell us how you...
Maybe she should have to kiss us to figure it out.
Oh. Do you want to kiss the guys? Would that help you?
I don't know.
Well, sometimes when a guy kisses, you can tell if he's straight or gay.
That's true.
Pretty surefire way of figuring it out.
You want him to grab you, touch your chest, and see how it feels?
You didn't take your clothes off for us. At least kiss us, huh?
Well, number 1 is very hetero. He wants to kiss you.
Man, he's ready.
You want to
see that ass?
That's very hetero. That's number 3.
Come on, Tara.
Let's see that ass.
You want to kiss each guy and let them feel your ass and chest? It might help you. Sometimes women can kind of zone in on a guy.
You think?
Come on.
You know when a man's kissing you, right?
Show him that turd cutter. Come on.
You know what? A gay can kiss you right.
How long does the kiss have to be for?
You don't have to kiss him at all. You don't have to do anything. It's up to you. I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, you don't get the breast implants for kissing them. You have to guess which one is gay.
If you don't need, I'm just offering it in case you think that would help you decide if a guy was straight or gay.
Can I ask her something, Tara? When this is all over, could we, maybe go do something with this?
Number 3.
Go shopping, perhaps, maybe?
Oh, wow.
Number 1, calling number 3 gay.
Maybe this one
Can we help her out?
What?
Can we help her out?
Or
not?
I think we should...
Leave her to it.
Leave her to it.
I'd love to hear a question Tara might think of to figure this out. You can't think of one question?
I can't think of any.
Do you know any gay guys?
Yeah, I've been at my friend's, her family. Most of them are gay, and I've been around them all the time. They don't act like this.
Right. They act very gay.
Most of her family is gay?
Yeah.
Well, maybe all 3 should kiss KC, see how they react.
There you go.
All right, number 1, number 2, number 3. I was just trying to come up with ways to help you decide.
Maybe you want to see them dance.
Yeah, that's not a bad... If they all give oral to KC, who does it? What about that?
Do any of you watch Sex in the City, number 1, number 2, or number 3?
Never seen an episode.
All right, that's very hetero. Number 2?
What about Will and Grace?
I've seen it.
Number 3?
I've seen Sex in the City. I'm not going to lie to you.
That's interesting.
What about Will and Grace?
Come on, HBO Sundays.
Will and Grace, admittedly, I've seen a couple episodes of that.
And what did you think of it?
I think there's only one character that's actually funny on that whole show.
That's a little bit gay to watch Will and Grace.
Yeah. Which one? Which character?
Karen's pretty good.
I don't know who that is.
Is
that a guy?
Is that the big fat
Number 2, have you watched Will and Grace?
No.
Never. That's very hetero. Number 3?
I'll tell you what, I don't watch it, but I would bang Grace in 2 seconds.
All right, that's a good answer.
Wow. Grace is the guy.
You got a tough job here, Tara.
Yeah.
All right, if you had to sleep with one of them, who's hotter, Tom Cruise or Brad Pitt? Number 1?
Oh, man,
You can't even come up with an answer?
No.
That's very hetero. Good answer.
Really...
That's very straight. When you look at those guys, you don't see anything sexual.
Nothing sexy.
Number 2, if you had to, if you were forced to, Tom Cruise or Brad Pitt?
Neither one.
Number 3?
I would honestly kill myself.
You would kill yourself.
Kill myself.
All right.
You know what?
Let's ask this then.
All right.
Who would they make love to? What guy? If you had,
Who's
you
the
had
hottest
to make
chick
love
you've
to
ever
a
seen?
guy.
Who's the hottest chick you've ever seen?
You know, I was kind of hoping Pamela Anderson was going to be here.
Well, I got to agree with that. Number 2?
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, I got to agree with that, too.
I'm a big fan of Natalie Portman, but he just said Angelina Jolie. I would definitely.
Natalie Portman's kind of a gay answer.
This
I don't know, man.
keeps taking
She's
our
like
answers.
cute.
She's little. She's got like this little tight ass. I don't know. Come on, you're into it.
She looks like a little boy.
You know what?
Ask them if they have to make love to a guy. Who they?
You have to make love to a guy. It's for your own life, to preserve your own life. Who's it going to be, number 1?
Do they have to be legal?
I don't know what that means.
That's up to you.
It's up to you.
You mean like a girl? You mean like
they look like a girl.
Like a foreigner, yeah.
Is there anyone you can think of?
I cannot think of someone.
No, you got to pick somebody.
Someone famous. Can you guys help me out? Can you give me more multiple choice?
All right, let's get the voting going.
Yeah,
these guys are very straight.
You guys are nuts. I'm straight. Brad Pitt is hot.
Have any of you ever had a gay experience, even when you were a little kid, like a sword fight or something?
A sword fight, yeah.
You did have that?
Yeah. I was 7, 8.
7 or 8.
Yeah.
All right. It's a little gay there. Go ahead, number 2.
Yeah, I was 12.
What happened?
You're in the same room, had a bunch of magazines. You know.
And
a guy touched you?
No.
They just were together.
Oh,
you're in the same room, that's all.
All right.
Okay.
Number 3.
Would a straight guy ever have a gay experience? Let's be honest.
Besides putting that suit on, did you ever have a gay experience?
I got to wear a suit to sell Howard. Come on.
All right. Number 1. Name one baseball player.
Well, how about Sammy Sosa?
All right. Number 2. Name one other than Sammy Sosa.
Other than Sammy Sosa. I'm drunk.
Say Steve Garvey.
Can't say that.
I'm getting Steve.
No Steve Garvey, no Sammy Sosa.
I've been to Yankee games and everything.
Right.
So, Jose Posada.
All right. Jose Posada. All right. Number 3.
I have Yankee season tickets. You want me to go through the lineup?
Well, give us one.
All right. I'll give you A-Rod, Jeter, Giambi.
All right. That's it.
All right.
Number 2 was a little swishy on that answer.
Well, one of them gave away something major right there.
Yeah.
Jose Posada's not a baseball player.
That's all right. He gave an answer. So the thing is, he's not a baseball fan. Now, me, I'm not a baseball fan either. I'm heterosexual.
You're gay, if that's your question.
Then if that makes me gay. But that was very swishy.
Listen, Howard, I got a reputation to uphold. If he's going to say Jose Posada, I got to call him out in it, all right?
All right, good. All right. No. There you go. They're all arguing.
Tara, it's up to you.
Okay, so...
Ask us one last question, Tara. One from you. Something you want to know.
Jesus Christ.
You want these guys? Do you want to go kiss them and let them feel your ass and breasts? Would that help you?
Oh, my goodness.
All right, Tara, it's time to decide.
Take the shirt off.
1, 2, and 3. Now, 2 of these guys are gay. 1 is straight. Pick out the straight guy. Gay or straight. Get close to the microphone and talk out loud.
Okay. I'm thinking maybe he's trying too hard.
Who's number 3?
Yes, to like be straight because
Right.
he's like my girlfriend.
Yeah.
So I think...
Don't say...
Sorry.
Tara, you're the most manly person in here, Bill.
All right, so far you've said out loud that number 3 tries too hard with his baseball answer and everything else.
So you're eliminating him?
You think he might be the gay one?
I watch baseball.
No, I was talking about number 3.
I know, but I'm the one that got the name wrong, so...
Because she thinks he's trying too hard. Let me handle this. I'm the host. Thank you. All right, go ahead.
2 are gay, 1 is straight. 2
are gay, 1 is straight.
You're looking
Tell
for
me
the
who's
straight guy.
straight.
Just look for the straight guy.
Just tell me which one is straight. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. And tell me what you're thinking right now. Think out loud without the S word.
My mind is spinning.
Tell us what your mind is saying to you.
It's saying I really want this boob job and I better pick out the friggin' straight guy.
Wow. Which guy would you want to have sex with out of the 3? Maybe that'll tell you something.
Yeah.
Which guy would you be most attracted to?
1 or 3.
1 or 3. So that's interesting. So maybe
Get in here right now.
Number 1 or 3. If you want to have sex
But
with him,
you're
maybe that
saying
means
3, though, tried too hard.
Yeah. But then again, he could be trying to trick me.
I got to have an answer.
Okay.
I wouldn't trick you. I'm not trying to trick you, all right? All my friends are listening. I can't have them thinking I'm gay. I'm gonna live this for the rest of my life.
All right, I'm gonna go with
You got to help me with that. All right, let's start again.
Okay.
You're saying number 2 is gay?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Pick out the straight guy. What level of education have you had?
Just high school.
That's what I thought.
My mind.
Because you don't seem to be able to grasp this. I want the straight guy. That's what wins you the prize.
One straight. Selling Howard. Yeah. How many gay guys sell Howard? Come on.
All right, I'll pick,
Just looking for the straight guy. Don't get nervous. It's not like your whole life depends on it, and your whole body could change from this.
Yeah.
number 3.
Now, you're saying number 3 is straight. Are you sure? The other 2 are gay, and number 3 in the suit is straight.
Straight. Come on, final answer.
I'm going to stick with that.
All right, so your answer is that number 3 is a straight man. Why are you picking him?
Just by I don't know, his attitude, how he looks. There's just, I'm just taking a wild guess.
All right, so do you think your gaydar is good?
I guess we'll find out.
Can you pick? Do you know?
I know.
You know.
I do.
Do you know, Artie?
I do know.
Oh, darn. I'm the only one who doesn't know?
Who do you think it is?
Who's the straight guy?
I work with you, Robin. Come on.
Number 1 is the straight guy.
Oh, God, you just killed my life.
All right, here we go.
You want to go out?
Here we go. Here we go. The right answer is...
Yes.
The straight guy is...
Yes.
And by the way, Robin, your gaydar is pretty damn good. I've seen you pull people out before, but this time you are way off.
Really?
Number 1 is as gay
as the day is long.
As the day is long. Number 2, though, is...
Gay.
Gay as the day is long. Number 3
Thank you.
is the straight guy.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know, number 3 threw me off.
Why?
He says he's got a girlfriend, and then he was saying, hey, can we do something after the show?
Well, that's a straight guy.
That's a straight guy. You win $1,000 courtesy of Playing It Straight, a new reality series where you get to test your gaydar by figuring out who is gay and who isn't. This premieres tonight at 8 o'clock on Fox. It's a show about doing exactly what you had to do.
Just did.
So Dr. Sal Calabro will give you breast implants if you choose to go that way.
Okay.
And
you get $1,000.
And you get $1,000 to boot.
Okay.
Don't spend it on your chest, Tara. Don't do it.
Who's saying that, the gay guy?
The gay guy.
Gay guy saying that.
Both gay guys are saying it. Don't do it. You're beautiful.
Number 1, you are a gay man.
I am.
And what do you do? Are you an actor?
I am an actor.
You are an actor.
I am.
And you have probably seen a lot of Broadway musicals.
I've never seen a Broadway musical.
Oh, that was true. Huh?
It is true. I've never seen
But what's your favorite?
What's your name?
I'm James.
James.
Yes.
And
Hey, Howard?
yeah.
Number 1 and number 2 were provided to us by my gaydar.
Oh, are you an actor too, number 2?
No, I'm actually an architect, and I do construction management.
See, the way he was standing and the fact that he was an architect sort of blew it for him.
Well, I'll tell you what else.
Thanks, Robin.
You know what else blew it for you? You didn't know one baseball player. Even I would know one.
That's what I do. I just got stage fright.
The guy's name is Jorge Posada, and Jose Posada is totally something a chick would say.
Thanks. Was trying to cover for the guy, and you guys blew it.
Well, she didn't get it, but you guys did. I knew you guys were going to get that. So.
All right. But that one screwed you up. I shouldn't have asked you that one.
No.
And number 3, I guess everyone thinks you're gay, but you're straight.
No, go on, man.
No, it's funny. This is one of our sales guys.
Yeah.
And we said, hey, we need you for the game. He goes, what, you guys think I'm like gay?
Seriously, I'm standing there, and all of a sudden, Gary's like, you know, we want you to come on the show. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. And then 5 minutes later, I go to him. I'm like, wait a second.
He was running
Why
around
you want
here.
me to do it?
He was running around here going to everyone, is it because they all think I'm gay?
Then Howard, his girlfriend wanted to know why I chose him.
Oh, boy.
Right.
She's in Italy right now.
And then, of course, Frank and everyone in the sales department kept telling the gay guy to come in and get his check.
All right, listen, gay guys, thank you.
Thank you.
And sorry.
Can I say one thing?
Yes.
If anyone wants to buy advertising for Howard Stern, call me. I'm Paul. I'm in the sales department. Extension 275. That's all I want to say.
And you're not gay.
And I'm not gay in any way whatsoever.
I'm Paul, the guy who seems gay in the sales department.
Thank you, Art.
Boys, you need any plugs for anything? Are you appearing anywhere? Or what's going on?
I have a theater company in the city called Lightbox.
Lightbox, okay.
Lightboxtheater.org.
All right, lightboxtheater.org.
And our architect friend?
Can I say down with Bush?
Yeah,
right on.
certainly
You certainly can.
Every way.
You mean the president, right?
Yeah, I do. And
You don't mean chicks.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, and Tara, congratulations.
Yeah, you won.
Are you going to get the implants, or are you going to listen to us and not get them?
I want to get them.
You're going to get them. All right.
Oh,
well,
my
there you
mind
go.
is telling me to get them.
Tara, honestly, I love you. You saved me years of humiliation.
8 o'clock on Fox. Test your own gaydar. Playing it straight. That's the name of the show. It's on tonight at 8 o'clock. We'll be back right after these words.
The Howard Stern. Starring Howard Stern. Now, here's your host, Howard Stern.
All right. Thank God it's Friday, and I've never meant that more in my life. Tell you the truth. I'm exhausted from this week.
Me too, man. Reading those live commercials this morning took a lot out of me.
That threw you.
It did.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just beat from all this anger over political stuff.
Yeah, I'm not too political, but
it hurts my brain. I'm not going to think about anything political the entire weekend. I'm just going to drink.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do this weekend. A little change of pace.
I drank every night this week.
Did you really?
Yeah, this is driving me to drink.
Have you been drinking every night?
Yes,
Man.
except for one night.
And see, this
That's
is what
scary.
they would want you to just become a lush as a result of all the pressure.
I'm enjoying that aspect of our dilemma. I mean, I just had a couple of glasses of wine last night.
Yeah, but, that's how it starts.
That's for dinner.
Really?
Which made rock Cornish hen.
Engagement rock Cornish hen?
Engagement rock Cornish hen. And corn and, edamame beans.
Edamame?
I'm digging the whole cooking thing. I like a woman who can cook.
You're digging the whole family thing.
No, I'm... You get over here.
Now
I wish someone would censor your ass. That's a $500,000
Now
fine.
that's indecent.
Yes.
That's indecent. Look who is sitting across from me. It's the hot chick of the century.
Hello, my pinky.
Hi, Robin.
My little Sandy Taylor.
Young, wet bitches.
I like what you're wearing today.
You do?
Yeah, I got to put you right up on the E channel.
I wanted to be professional considering everything that's going on.
Yeah. You ought to let Casey take a couple of pictures of you. I'll throw them up on the web in that outfit.
Okay.
That would cheer up people if they went on the website.
I'll tell you what, bring the gay guys back in here. I think we could switch them over.
Describe what you're wearing a man's suit jacket
It's an Armani suit jacket.
with a bra underneath it and no shirt. Nice. Nice.
And my boots.
I love those boots.
Thank
Let me see those.
Oh, thigh highs.
Is there a skirt underneath the man's jacket?
No.
Who came up with that outfit?
I did.
That's your original idea?
My whole idea all by myself.
There's a girl who should actually be coming out with her own clothing line.
Why not?
What about the pearls?
Pictures now. Take them after.
What are you doing?
Taking pictures now.
It's funny.
I like the pearls.
Thank you.
You can't open that jacket, because if you open the jacket, that's it.
That's
it's over.
Yeah.
You look great.
Nice. I've been thinking about wearing this for a long time, and I finally did it.
You're one of the few chicks who's ever done Playboy and Penthouse together.
Well, I
Both.
did them together.
No, but you were in both.
Yeah.
You here to support the show? You know what's going on?
I am. I feel so bad.
What do you know about this? Do you know really what's going on or what?
Well, I listen. I listen.
What is your understanding of what's going on?
My understanding is that,
Here's Sandy Taylor.
You used
Speak
to
out.
quiz Sandy all the time.
I know.
I wonder if Sandy really knows what's going on.
I do.
You do? Go ahead.
I do.
Explain what's going on.
They're trying to take away your free speech, and I think it's a sin.
That's it. I'm going to give you 100 on that.
Thank you.
But does she know how they're trying to do it?
It's so cold in here. Can I borrow your jacket?
Sure.
I'm freezing. You're not going to let me freeze, are you? If you were to take off that jacket, you'd just be in bra and what? No panties?
And boots.
No panties.
No panties?
You don't have panties on under there?
You ask me that all the time, and I always tell you the same thing.
You don't wear them?
No.
Oh, my.
You're not wearing panties under
No. You just
Shame
sit
on
down. Howard gets
there.
up.
Wow.
Sit down.
Are you serious?
Sit down, Howard.
You're wearing a man's sports
Marty
jacket.
stands up.
How many buttons are on the man's sports jacket? Wait, take your hands away from me.
Is
What's
it
the
like
matter?
double-breasted or just single-breasted?
We were just talking about the FCC.
Whoa. Why are you closing up? What are you doing? Get your hands away from
I
the
was
jacket.
counting the buttons. I was feeling how many buttons.
You're not wearing panties under there?
No. 3 buttons.
That's insane.
That's fantastic.
I don't believe it.
3 buttons.
I have to check.
What?
See if she's wearing panties.
You can spin around.
Let's stand up. Let everyone see the outfit.
Really?
Come on, yeah. Come on, let's go. Spin around. Keep spinning till your coat.
Well, it's big, you know. I wore it kind of.
Wow, that's a great... You ought to wear that, Robin.
Okay.
With no panties.
Give it to me now.
It's kind of loose.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's kind of loose? And
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool outfit.
Thank you.
By the way, yesterday, I meant to bring this up on the air because you were saying you were, not you, him.
Yeah.
You were saying that you were having, you were aroused, let's say,
yes,
while we were sitting here, and that he kept his hand down under the desk.
Okay.
And I went in there to say something to him, and, he had pushed himself back from the console, and his pants were unzipped.
Oh, my God.
No. You have it wrong. My pants were unzipped because I went to the bathroom and didn't zip up my pants.
Well, that's no big deal.
I wasn't like fondling myself with my...
I said, wait a minute here.
No. You see, that's a mistaken thing.
You did a show once when I came in, and you took your pants off and were in your underwear.
Yeah, that's different. That was intentional. Because I got up after the show and I went, oh, my God, my zipper's open.
Right. I meant to tell you, when we got back on the air.
I'm not that big a pervert. I do it over my pants.
Wait a minute. He's not doing that.
During the show, when hot chicks are in here, I put my hand on the console over my pants. I don't unzip up my pants.
Because I said, I have to discuss that.
Let's get that straight.
Except when Sandy's here, then I'll unzip my pants.
Do you remember you took them off?
In front of you?
You took them off. You go, I'm going to take my pants off for this interview. And you had, gray Calvin Klein underwear on.
Yeah.
Like that locker.
I was just trying to turn you on, honey.
You did.
With my sexy legs. And you liked it.
I did. I thought it was cute.
What are you promoting? I'll do the gossip game, and then I'll let you promote a bunch of stuff. You were supposed to come in with Paris Hilton's aunt.
Kim, well, she's doing the show with me this weekend, and she got in late last night, and there was a death in her family, and then they were up all night, and I took a sleeping pill and went to sleep because I knew I had to be here.
Yeah.
Because I miss you. Do you know it's a year since I've been here?
I did not know that.
And do you know how
I knew that. I count every goddamn day till you're here.
I was so excited when I was here last year, and I was sitting here, and some guy called up and said, I don't want to talk about Sandy's breasts and about Sandy's body. I want to know what's on her mind.
Who said that?
And I said, really? And he goes, April Fools. And I was so upset, so that's how I remember.
What are you wearing to the signing?
I'm going to probably wear this now.
Good idea.
Good thing? Okay.
No panties.
Okay.
I mean, are you going to wear panties to the signing?
I guess maybe. You're making me feel...
Because if you got to go sit on a chair...
Perhaps, you're right.
You never know what's there.
Yeah, you never know what was on the chair before.
This is true.
All right, Sandy's going to be at the Super Mega Show this Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 6 at the Crown Plaza Hotel in Secaucus, New Jersey. For more information, go to Supreme... Holy mackerel.
Where? Supreme Holy Mackerel? Where's that?
Supreme... How do you say this?
No, you don't. It's Super Mega Show.
Oh, because I thought it was Supreme Gas.
Oh, my God.
That's what it says. Super Mega Show. Oh.
That's our secret.
Just think about it. Super Mega Show. Write it down and look at it. What do you...
I've switched my, career.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that's an intense show. So who's there? What chicks are there besides you?
Well, Kim Richards. She used to be Prudence on Nanny and the Professor and Escape to Witch Mountain. And
Prudence the Kid?
Remember her? How cute?
And now she's grown up and she's doing nude stuff?
No. She sells her pictures from her movies. She's been in a lot.
Bikini pictures?
Some. Yeah, from Tough Turf.
So you're going to go there and sell your pictures?
Yeah, I brought you a book.
Yeah, they're hot.
Yeah.
And you signed them?
Yeah.
Sandy knows more Hollywood gossip than any chick I know.
Really?
You know what you ought to do? What? You probably know something really good right now, but you can't say the people's names.
Yeah.
Give us a blind item?
Give us a blind item of something you know.
Oh, like I could be Sandy Walker.
Right. Instead of Mike Walker.
Yes.
A blind item, like a famous celebrity you know.
And what they're up to.
But don't tell us any names.
Can you give me a minute?
Yeah, think about it. I'll get Mike on the phone. Hey, Mike. Where is Mike? Oh, there you are. Hey, Mike.
Howard.
Sandy knows more crap even than you.
Sandy has one of the hottest posters
anyone has ever seen. I still have it. She signed it for me many, many years ago. It's the one where she's sort of laying back in the corner. Do you know the one I'm talking about, Sandy?
In front of the refrigerator?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Beautiful.
sounds so fun. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's got it out now.
Love voice.
Mike, what are you wearing right now?
Now, Howard.
Are you wearing your suit jacket with no underwear?
No.
Sexy, sexy man.
I'm actually wearing a T-shirt that has a Harley Davidson logo. Oh, wait.
Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
You Harley man.
I was listening to your gay game.
Yes.
And the trouble with it is that the girl would not. You know the game that we play.
I know that game we play, but let's not bring it up on the air.
Your gay game.
Well, there's not enough analysis to the gay game, if I may say so. Well, she should analyze. I wanted to hear what she was thinking.
I know, she was a bit of a stiff.
We did what we could, Mike.
I know you did. No, I heard you crying. It's a great game.
What are you wearing again? The T-shirt, no underpants?
Oh, my Debbie, I'm in a T-shirt.
You played this game.
Mike, I'm scratching my ass right now. You would benefit so much if you were here.
What's that, Mike?
What's with the Harley shirt? Do you drive a bike?
Yes, I do.
Are you a biker?
Yes, I am.
Would you let me sit at the back of your bike?
I've always wanted to say, Stuttering John, when he used to brag about what a great ball player he was, I used to say that his sport requires one ball, mine requires two.
Nice. Sweet.
Talk about your big tailpipe. All right, listen. We got Sandy here. Oh, did you come up with a blind item, Sandy?
I'm still thinking.
Come on, you know tons of
I
stuff.
know I do, but I don't. I'm kind of.
Like what? She tells me stuff.
Who was stuttering. What's going on?
Stuttering Sandy.
Yeah.
You know a lot of stuff, just like.
I know.
About famous.
She does know a lot of stuff. Believe me. Trust me.
Don't give any names.
I had dinner with Mike once.
That's right.
Mike Walker.
I did.
Yes, that's right.
What was that about?
Howard, look.
Why, you feeding him stuff? You're not reporting
No.
things?
She did not doing that.
Was it girls' night out?
No. We were in L.A.
We were in L.A.
Yeah.
It was at Tribeca, wasn't it?
I think so. It was like with Fabio's. Remember that?
That's right, yeah.
When I had Fabio's same manager. Did
Mike propose?
That's right. What was his name? Oh, Peter Paul. In jail now. That's right.
Yeah, like in Brazil.
Did Mike propose?
He's now been extradited back to this country.
Oh.
And he's involved with the guy that I'm probably going to write the book with, which is announced.
Aaron Tonkin?
Did Mike come on to you that night?
No, he was really, really a gentleman. Very sweet.
I don't believe that.
He was.
Thank you.
He was. Well, I was with my manager, so he wasn't going to do anything.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and I'd like to say hello to my lovely wife in Florida.
I have a list.
Hold on. Let's play Mike's game, and then come up with a blind item for us.
And then you'll let me say hi to a few.
Well, is she going to come up with a blind item like the way I do? Or she's going to come up with a real-life blind item?
Yeah, real life.
I mean, something that's really true, but you don't say the names, like a real blind item like columnists do. Huh?
She got 50 of them.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Talk about some of those real famous people you know.
Trust me. Sandy knows a lot of people. She's around. She was very much in the thick of the scene about, 5, 6, 7 years ago. You were everywhere.
Yeah, I was.
What happened?
I don't know what you're doing now.
What happened? Well, you know what? I've been making, I think, some smart career choices.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been doing, like, leads in B movies, perhaps, that I'm offered a lot. I've been taking smaller roles, but in bigger movies.
Okay.
And I've been trying to get that going.
Well, you should have sex with me and Mike, and then we could really take you far.
I'm telling you, Howard.
Let me tell you.
One of the hottest.
Let me tell you, Mike. We could take her very, very far in this
You've
business.
never heard Mike like that.
Mike
You
wants
two
you.
are going to be in bed together with Sandy.
This is what you do to me.
Yeah.
You have always done this to me, Sandy.
Let's get nude with Sandy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Aren't you doing a film with Kate Hudson or something?
Yeah, I did.
Wow, look at you.
What's up with that?
It's good. It's coming out
Good for you.
Memorial Day weekend.
You get to speak in it and everything?
I do. I play Kate's secretary.
Nice.
She named me Lacey.
Because you don't wear any underpants?
Maybe.
Do you wear underpants in the movie?
No.
Wow.
That's my ritual.
What a girl.
Sounds hot.
Lacey. That's a good name.
Isn't that
I have
cute?
a banker called Lacey Lagarde. And I said, are you a banker or a stripper? The first time I met a great name, Lacey Lagarde.
All right, listen, you're getting pervy. Let's.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, it's early in the morning. You know how it is.
Give us 4 stories, and we'll pick out the fake one.
All right. Here we go. Driving up the Pacific Coast Highway in her SUV, Kirstie Alley slammed on the brakes when she spotted what she thought was a colorful piñata flying off the back of a pickup truck straight at her and shrieked when it slammed into her windshield with a sickening thud. Kirstie came to a safe stop, got out of her vehicle to inspect the colorful blob, and started sobbing when she discovered she'd killed a real live turkey. The animal-loving actress stuffed the bird in a shopping bag, drove it back to her house, and buried it. No, I thought that, but no.
Doesn't she weigh like 300 pounds now?
301. 301 pounds.
How do you know the exact weight?
Well, I can't tell you exactly how, but that is the exact weight, and that's the exact headline we wrote on that. And, of course, as you've noticed, what happened with Pier 1, the reason she lost that job, they couldn't find pieces of furniture big enough to put her behind during those commercials.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Ouch.
Yeah.
How much do I weigh?
Beautiful woman she is.
Was.
I don't know, Howard. You're such a good-looking, God kind of guy that we'd never think of trying to find out your weight.
Number 2 story.
American Idol judge Simon Cowell got a richly deserved tongue-lashing when he waltzed into a Bev Hills office building puffing a butt and was told by a security guard to take it outside, chop chop. Simon instantly copped a toot and started bitching, but the guard snapped, hey, I watch your show. You treat people like crap. You need to learn how to be respectful. This is my building. You will respect the rules. The guard ushered Simon outside, watched him douse the butt, then allowed him to enter.
I like that he was puffing a butt. All right, next.
Let's get the party started. I'm blushing pink as I tell you this, but Pink and some gal pals checked into the Hot Pink Beverly Hills Hotel and exposed pink-tipped promontories poolside as they paraded around topless. Incredibly, not a single guest objected to the bare-breasted display, but the hotel staff did get complaints when the girls lit up in a no-smoking area and blasted music on their boombox.
What hotel was this?
Beverly Hills Hotel.
Okay, go ahead.
In a secret gesture of compassion, 6 months before his controversial The Passion of the Christ smashed box office records, Mel Gibson granted the wish of a dying priest, arranging an exclusive sneak preview of the closely guarded film he'd refused to screen for outsiders. The priest had read about The Passion, then became so inspired by Mel's vision he contacted the star through a mutual fund, begging to see it before his imminent death. Deeply touched, Mel had a copy of the film flown to the priest and delivered by messenger, imposing just 2 ironclad conditions: watch the film alone, then destroy the copy immediately. After making a sacred vow, the priest watched The Passion and died just a few weeks later, fulfilled by Mel's vision of Christ.
Sandy's confused by all this stories. Let me clear it up for you, baby.
No, I got it.
Number 1, Kirstie Alley.
Got it.
Hit a turkey.
Hit a turkey. Number 2, Simon Cowell puffed a butt in a public place.
We always thought he did that.
I thought he was a butt puffer. Hank went sunbathing topless at the Beverly Hills Hotel. Nobody
Topless,
complained.
yes. Smoking, no.
Mel Gibson sent the priest a horrible movie of his and let him watch it.
And the priest died.
And then the priest died after he watched it. What's the fake story, baby?
I think number 2.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Simon Cowell getting thrown out for smoking?
Yeah.
Why?
It's too obvious.
It is?
Yeah, I think he's mean. I think a lot of people, it just sounds too obvious.
I think your lips look nice.
Did they?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was talking to Mike. No, your lips look really good.
Lacey Lagarde.
Lacey Lagarde.
All right, let's go to Robin Quivers, who always gets this game right.
Yeah, she does.
I want to think it's the Mel Gibson that's not true.
All right. Do you want to think that, or you think that?
I think that.
All right, Artie?
I'm going for my second win in 2 years.
I can't think straight because I'm looking at Sandy.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I notice you're not
Sandy.
making a choice.
Sandy, what are you calling yourself these days? Taylor?
Sandra Taylor.
Yes.
Yeah, she used to be.
6 years now.
Yeah.
She's actually calling herself Sandra Stern. I have to bring her up on charges for that.
I
You have to bring her up on charges.
I can't.
Love charges.
I can't believe no one got upset at Pink being topless. I'm upset about that. Number 3.
Why, Artie? Why is that fake? She just wouldn't be topless?
Yeah, I don't think she's that secure with herself to be topless.
I got to agree with Artie, and I'll tell you why. I don't think at the Beverly Hills Hotel they're going to let anybody run around topless. They've got, like, real strict rules over there.
Well, I don't know the hotel. Maybe you know something I don't.
Well, just all those hotels, even at the Four Seasons and stuff, they're not going to let you run,
but
right?
what about
They have those little bungalows.
They have the little bungalows,
Everyone
but
hangs out there.
naked?
Well, not naked, but people might think, oh, it's very Euro. And
it's
they might-
Pink and her friends, yeah.
Well, yeah.
I had an egg white omelet there once shirtless, and they kicked me out.
Fred, what's the fake story?
I wanted to say Pink because it's very wordy,
his statement with it was so many words in there. But I'll say Mel Gibson.
All right.
Mel Gibson. No.
Robin and Fred say Mel Gibson. Sandy says Simon Cowell. Artie and Howard say Pink. And Sandy's not wearing panties.
Most importantly.
Man.
I know you're completely shaved.
I'm completely...
That's what I thought. Mike shaves completely.
No, I'm...
Sandy, you completely shaved?
No.
You're not?
No.
Shocking.
Oh, man.
Why?
What, like, sort of what?
Why? I don't know. It's so, I don't know, baby-like.
I like babies.
You do? I don't know.
You're my baby.
Oh, baby.
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 Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, look.
What is the
Let me tell you something. Let me
Maybe put on some pants and that
Mike
biker
is so
t-shirt.
different today.
Yeah, Mike's all sexed up because of you.
No, it is. You do this to me. No, it just all came rushing back in a flood, and how hard that I had to, I had to really be on my best behavior with you.
Just give us the answer.
You were tempting.
Come on. Oh, really?
I'm talking to Sandy. Okay.
Sorry. What do you mean tempting? She gave you an indication she might do it with you?
No. Not at all.
Can imagine.
All right. Okay. Let me get back to business here. Look, the Beverly Hills Hotel, first of all, who said the sort of Euro, they have a sort of a Euro attitude? Who was it
that was Sandy.
That was, and Sandy's very right. She knows the scene very well. She knows of any hotel that would allow something like this to happen, it would be the Beverly Hills Hotel, probably because of the topography of the hotel. You know, the bushes and trees and hills, and they've got the...
That's true.
And it's a much more laid-back scene than the Four Seasons. I mean, much more, and that is an absolutely true item. So, I'm sorry to announce that absolutely no one...
Kirstie Alley.
Kirstie Alley. And that
She didn't hit a turkey. You
turkey.
got that one over on us.
Well, you know...
How do you hit a turkey?
If she did hit her turkey, she would be happy about it. Because she'd eat it.
Actually...
Right. You're right.
She's taking down her food with cars.
Hey, Mike, thanks. You can play the gossip game at thenationalenquirer.com.
I still don't believe the Mel Gibson either.
And please listen to my radio show on Sunday in Los Angeles. And
KLSX.
And we will be talking about what has happened today. But hang in there.
What, Sandy not wearing panties?
No.
Oh.
All the other stuff.
All right, thanks, man. The great Mike Walker. And by the way, the gossip game is sponsored by Airborne. If you've got a cold, get rid of it with Airborne. Catching colds is for squares now. Now you can be cold-free with Airborne. Did you think of a blind item?
No, I was thinking of something else. I'm sorry.
What are you thinking about?
I was thinking of Fred's sound bites when I'm out in L.A., how cute and how funny they are.
Right.
And I was trying to figure out who that guy is that laughs because it makes me laugh. I mean,
George Takei?
I don't know. It's
Star Trek?
Let me hear. How funny is that?
That's George.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
Yeah, believe it or not, it's very funny.
I love his sound bites, and they're so perfect timing.
Tell me a dirty story or something. Tell me about the time you made love to a chick.
Yes.
No, I never said that.
Oh.
No.
You never did?
No.
I don't believe you for a second.
You don't?
No.
Why?
I know you must have tried it.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I swear to God.
Oh, I can't say that.
Okay,
no, I just don't say that ever. I'm actually very religious.
Just say, I swear to God that I'm not lying, Howard. I never made love to a woman.
I never made love to a woman.
Say, I swear to God.
I don't like to say that.
Because you made love to a woman.
No, I don't even know what making
Swear
love
on your
love
children,
to a woman.
Then. Swear on your children, then.
I don't know what you mean, make love to a woman.
Oh, my goodness.
All right. Have you ever kissed a woman?
Yes.
How did that happen?
In a movie, actually.
What movie?
It's called Lady in Waiting. It's no big deal. I mean,
was it a porno?
No. I've never done a porno.
R-rated?
No, I don't think so.
You just kissed her, or did you feel her up?
No, just kissed her.
Were you naked?
You know what? I don't want to go there.
Were you naked in the movie kissing another woman?
No, just topless.
Oh, my. Why can't you go there?
I don't know. I don't know. I just feel so professional today, and I wanted to keep along that track.
Please.
Why?
Oh, my. Have you ever kissed a woman not in a movie?
No.
Hey, I swear.
I swear.
God.
I hate saying that.
That means you did it.
So awful.
Right, Robin?
Yes.
You're lying. God hears you.
I don't like that soundbite.
I feel like you're not telling me the truth.
Really? I feel invaded, actually.
What do you mean?
I don't want to. I just,
You'll feel invaded if you walk over in that other room over there, and I'll follow you in there. What do you mean you feel invaded?
Now he's going to play that.
What do you mean you feel invaded?
No, I thought we were going to talk about other fun stuff. Okay, I think I came up with a story.
Yeah, that's better.
That's how you get her to tell you something.
I like lesbian stories.
You do? I don't have any.
I just feel like when you were in the Penthouse years, like maybe you experimented or something.
No, believe it or not, I'm a very tame, very,
What?
good little girl.
A good girl?
Believe it or not, I'm very tame.
I love that. I do. And I like we're goddamn ridiculous.
John Wayne.
Is it?
That's the Duke.
The Duke.
It's getting to be goddamn ridiculous.
I think those just add so much to the show.
Sulu, have you ever kissed a girl?
Believe it or not, no. And I don't wear panties either.
You don't swear to God?
I don't swear to God, no. It's against my religion.
I can't believe you won't tell me a lesbian story.
I don't. If I had one, I'd tell you.
You would?
I would. I don't have any.
Really?
No.
Ever been on a cruise?
That's not hot.
I'm sorry.
Give me a blind item.
I love men.
Give me a blind item.
I'm still thinking.
Come on.
Tell me a lesbian story about a friend of yours.
Yeah. Like a hot tub? Anything with a hot tub or anything like that?
Hot tub.
He's got some nude pictures of you.
Who?
He has nude pictures?
They do?
Yeah, let me see them.
New or nude?
Nude.
N-U-D?
Yeah.
Oh.
Probably from Penthouse. Let's see them.
Playboy. Well, you know what?
What's wrong with Penthouse?
I don't know. It's changed, because it's changed so much over the years.
Oh, that's Lady in Waiting. Wow. That's a movie.
Yeah, that was a movie. Don't you think Penthouse
You're naked in it.
Am I totally?
Turn around, look.
Topless.
What does that look like?
No, I have underwear on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
That's hot. Nice.
Anyway, don't you think Penthouse...
That's the movie you kissed the chick in?
Yeah.
Who was the chick?
Fauna McLaren.
Never heard of her.
She was Playboy's 40th anniversary. No, 25th anniversary playmate. Anyway, don't you think Penthouse has changed so much since when I was in it?
Yes.
I mean, when I was in it, the girls were models and the girls were...
Did you show... You showed your lower parts, right? In Penthouse?
It was tame, you know. It was pretty tame. I just think it's changed so much over the years. And
I want to look at that again.
You do?
I want to see your lower parts.
I have my Playboy. There's some Playboy shots in there.
Yeah, let me unzip my fly and look at these.
Brad, where's your little sound? There you go.
Robin, touch me while I look at Sandy's pictures.
I know what I'm going to do for you.
Help me out. Wow, yeah, these are good. So what are you going to do? You can go over and sign some stuff, huh? Boy, I wish I was a hot chick. That's an easy way to make a buck.
Yeah.
It's actually really fun. You get to meet your fans, and sometimes they bring you little things, you know?
Yeah, that's
great.
great.
And it's so sweet, and you really get hands-on with who's
Wouldn't you love to, like, just be hot enough that guys pay you money for your pictures?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that the greatest?
Absolutely.
And we meet, and we take pictures, and we get to...
What kind of pictures?
You know,
straight
Polaroid.
pictures?
Yeah.
How much do they pay you for that?
I get $10.
$10 to take a Polaroid with a dude?
Yeah, and then I sign it to them, and it's actually really fun. And I get to...
And you're clothed?
Yeah, well, like this.
All right.
Because it's in a hotel. It's, you know...
Wow. How come you put
that would be a great thing.
What?
To be hot enough just to get your picture taken for a living.
Like, what do you mean? They bring the picture or you sell them the picture?
No, I have a Polaroid, and when the guys come to the show and, let's say, buy a picture, it's real
What
fun.
kind of picture, though, do they buy? One of your nudie pictures?
One of those, yeah.
Really? They can buy any one of these?
Any one of them.
You buy it, and then you sign it, and then what do you get for that?
20.
20? You must walk out there with a boatload of cash. You.
Really?
God damn it.
It's actually really fun.
What's that, O.J.?
This one makes a living.
This one does make a living.
That's
You're
my
right.
favorite one.
Yeah, you look good. But you're wearing clothes in it. Sandy's got a picture of herself in like a little farmer girl outfit.
It's a little
What's
Daisy
a
Duke.
farmer girl?
Daisy Duke.
It's an homage to Catherine Bach.
Yeah, look. Here's her Daisy Duke look. Robin, let me take a couple of tasteful shots of you like this, and let's make some real money. What's the problem with you? You don't let me take provocative pictures of you, and we can sell them.
Never thought of it.
Are you still doing that master cleanse?
Right here.
Really? Good for you. Remember I guessed it?
Yes, absolutely.
And you were like, don't tell Howard.
That's how Sandy stays hot, too.
Yeah.
That master cleanse, right?
Sometimes it... Oh, God. I don't like that sound. I only like the ones I like.
Yeah. Do you fast?
Sometimes, but I get a tummy ache. You know, I don't really like to do that. I think if you just do everything in moderation and sensible.
Still go to the gym every day?
I do Pilates and spin.
Oh, I'd love to watch you do Pilates.
It's hard.
Is that the one where you get on your back and you spread your legs?
It's pretty hard, and you get these, like, ropes. And
Do guys stare at you when you do that?
There's actually no guys in the class. It's a guy teacher, but there's 8 women.
Wow.
Up to 8, yeah. And you get on these machines, and it's
So they have
really
8
hard.
machines in the class, and every machine is manned?
Every machine usually is sold. It's.
And what do you wear to the gym?
I wear, like, spandex pants and a top or something.
Practically see-through.
You have to, because, you know, you're stretching, and anything loose is going to be a problem.
Are the chicks as hot as you there, or are they pretty sloppy?
Some are really hot.
Right.
You know who? Elizabeth.
Oh, she over?
She got me into Pilates, and her body's incredible.
I got it back. I'll get around to that.
Tonight.
Tonight.
In town.
Is she in town?
Yeah, we're going out.
Where are you going? I'm going to come with you.
I don't know, but
I'm
she
going to bang
always
both of you. I'm going to do you both a favor. All right. Well, Sandy is going to be at the Super Mega Show this Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 6. You take pictures with her. She'll be at the Crown Plaza Hotel in Secaucus, New Jersey. For more information, go to supermegashow.com.
Yeah, take it easy over there.
All right, we got to take a break. There's a whole bunch of people on the phone. We got to do the news. Sandy, you're beautiful as usual.
Thank you.
Next thing, come back after you make out with the chick and tell us about it.
Okay.
Yeah, go now and make out with
Now
the
I
chick.
have a...
Go back to your room with Elizabeth, do her, and then come back and tell us about it.
Okay.
Beautiful Sandy Taylor. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this.
The Howard Stern. The Howard Stern. The Howard Stern.
Go. Actually, I met 3 guys on my Gaydar.com last night, and one of them was way too big for me.
Oh, my.
So it wasn't a perfect match, but the other 2
Try
guys...
to meet them all in one day?
Yeah, oh, yeah. I do speed dating. Notice I'm not fully sitting down right now.
Why is that?
That guy last night.
From last night.
Yeah.
Let me apologize.
Thank you.
Maybe you should get one of those donuts.
I met one guy who is hearing voices. He's on medication. He wore a mask, so I'm not sure who he was. All I know is he was in his closet yelling at the voices in the closet.
I hate when my mother's nice.
What he kept saying. So,
That voice sounds familiar to me.
yeah. A couple of people on the phone been waiting to get through. I've been trying to, interview the hot chicks and play the gay games and everything.
Yeah,
but,
keep it as normal as possible.
yeah, but I'm distracted. I was just reading Entertainment Weekly's list of the 25 funniest people in comedy.
Oh, yeah?
And I got to tell you, it really eye-opening. I didn't realize how funny some of these people were.
Okay, who's funny?
Well, number 6 is Ellen DeGeneres.
Really?
Yes. And number 7, because he wasn't good enough to beat her, was Bill Murray. So you got to...
Murray is not as funny as Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a little funnier.
Because you know how funny Ellen DeGeneres is. I mean, Bill Murray's okay, but
Maybe
she blows him away.
It. I don't know.
Where would there ever be a list in terms of who's funny? And Bill Murray would be number 7, and Ellen DeGeneres would be number 6. These guys must have been as high as a kite when they wrote this.
Yeah, because they find Ellen funny.
Yeah. Awesome. Jim Carrey's number 10.
Yeah. Behind Ellen.
Yes.
Way behind.
They gave Bob Smigel some props. He's a pretty funny guy. They made him number 9. Ellen's still funnier than him.
Wow.
Yeah. Number 2 is Jon Stewart and The Daily Show team. When did you ever laugh at that? I mean, he's a funny guy. I have John on.
The list.
Number 1 is Chris Rock, but that's, of course, true.
Right.
It's hard to argue with that.
They didn't get that wrong, but who was on this panel that put this list together?
I don't know. I think this guy, Bob DeGeneres. I don't know who that is. Ellen DeGeneres, number 6.
Number 25, I was looking at it. Number 25, I think, was Kelly Ripa.
No.
Yeah, look at the whole, look at the back part.
Kelly Ripa?
Yeah.
Yeah, number 25.
She tied with David Tell. Dave's been working his entire life trying to be funny.
That's going to kill him.
Yeah. She's only as funny as Kelly Ripa. That's an insult.
You know, Dave, get out of the industry.
That's fantastic.
Sarah Silverman made the list, I think.
Really? What number is she?
24.
She's not as funny as Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah, she's not as funny as Ellen DeGeneres.
Sarah's very funny.
Sarah's real funny. I've seen her stand-up. It's very funny. Well, this is a whacked-out list.
Yeah, they do these things just to make people talk, obviously.
Yeah, to get me talking.
You put Kelly Ripa on a funny list, you'll get people talking.
Listen to this. This is going to really bum you out. Ed Markey is a Democrat from Massachusetts. Mm-hmm. He's the chief sponsor of the bill that just passed the Congress to basically get us off the air.
Yes.
Very close ties to Senator Kerry. So.
Oh, forget it.
None of them are any better.
We better get out of the country.
Yeah, but I still say vote for Kerry.
It's just not our country anymore.
I still rather have Bush out of office because he's gloating over all of this. Hey, Pete, you're on the air.
Hello.
Pete, what's up?
How you doing?
Yo, what's up?
I'm all right. Well, I've got to go on O'Reilly tonight and defend Howard and free speech and all these good things.
Who are you?
Huh?
Who are you to get on there?
Just a regular editor at Forbes.
You're the editor of Forbes magazine?
A senior editor at Forbes.
Nice. And you're going to defend me?
Apparently, yeah. You know, what's the O'Reilly been saying about you?
Well, first of all, it's just off the air. The guy talks about how if it wasn't for me, there wouldn't be a him. In other words, I opened up the freedoms on the airwaves. What he's not admitting to is that in order to open up freedoms on the airwaves, this is why he's a fake. In order to open up freedoms on the airwaves, you've got to take risks with your career. You think I got to this point and won people over and became a #1 broadcaster by playing it safe? You know how many times I was almost fired for opening my mouth? So now he's on the air supporting a bill to get people to shut their mouths.
So you think
and it's not as simple as going, oh, well, he's just a potty mouth. Well, what is a potty mouth? What is dirty speech? What is inappropriate? Is it me saying anal? Is it me saying, did you have sex last night? It's clearly an agenda against me by the religious right. And it's hypocritical, and to me, it's philosophically dishonest to come in here and praise me off the air and go, if it wasn't for you, there wouldn't be a me, and then say, I'm all for shutting guys like you down.
But now the Democrats are partly responsible, too, no?
Absolutely they are. Okay. They're more than partly responsible. They're cowards and schmucks. And there was even one guy I could play you a tape of who got on the floor and defended me and then voted for the bill. Okay. Look, here's the point I'm making. We have a society that is filled with all kinds of different speech, where public officials never have to pay a fine. They're never held accountable for doing a bad job. The head of the INS doesn't suffer when terrorists are led into this country or mass murderers and they're here illegally. There's no fines. There's nothing.
They just don't
this administration refuses to explain indecency. We have a president who says he's on a religious crusade. There's complete mixture of church and state. Where are the voices speaking out against this? There should be no government regulation when it comes to speech. And for God's sakes, if there is, if the FCC has to say, I think you're indecent, let me go to court and find out if I'm indecent. Let me go before a judge.
You saw yesterday that Rush Limbaugh came to your side?
No, he didn't.
Come on, that little editorial he did in the L.A. Times?
Absolutely not. I hardly see him coming to my side.
Oh.
He did a scathing article on the fact that Howard's being a baby. There's nothing tied in here with the Bush administration. This guy is a lackey for the Bush administration. So is Forbes, by the way. I don't know why you're defending me.
Well, free speech.
Whatever. I can't imagine that's the best guy they found. That's like finding Alan Combs to defend the liberal point of view. He sits there quietly while Sean Hannity wreaks havoc over him. And now they got a guy from Forbes magazine defending free speech?
Fair and balanced. Fair and balanced.
Yeah, fair and balanced.
Right. Listen, none of this has hurt you financially, though. Clear Channel dropped, but you're still getting paid for this,
Sounds
right?
to me like you're writing an article and you want to interview
No, definitely not. I'm on the show tonight. I'm not doing any article.
And tell me what your defense is of me. Let's hear it.
Well, my defense, O'Reilly would like to say that this is the end of Howard Stern. I'm going to say there's not a chance.
But what do you mean there's not a chance? Of course there's a chance.
He can't stand to be fined $500,000.
Dude, you think I'm going to sit on the airwaves? You think Robin's going to sit on the airwaves, or Artie or Fred? All of us can be fined $500,000 at the whim of our government, who clearly despises me.
But $500,000 that's not a lot for you, Howard.
Are you insane?
What about me? Money.
$500,000 isn't a lot.
Do you know what kind of business we could do if the government wasn't already on our case all the time?
No offense. I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning every day since I'm 18 years old to do radio.
Yep.
And I got news for you, man. I work my frigging ass off.
I'm sure you
And
do.
you know what? 10 cents is too much for me to pay the United States government that I don't have to pay because they think I'm indecent. I don't have the money George W. Bush has. I didn't bankrupt 3 businesses like George W. Bush's and then have my father bail me out. I've worked for every goddamn penny I have.
Right, that's the point. If it was $1, it would be wrong.
Dude, they could fine me $3 million a day. Sorry, I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, you don't get it.
I'm not worth what you guys think I'm worth.
Wow. Are we a little high at
You know what, man? You know what?
I
I got to tell you something. Your little smug-ass attitude right now is sickening me. Don't defend me. Go on there and bash me with all your other little buddies.
Really?
Creep. Yeah, really. Yeah, you got a smug little-ass attitude. What do you mean $500,000 isn't a lot of money to me? What do you know what's a lot of money?
Bottom line.
Well, I'm figuring you make about $30 million a year.
How are you the defender of me?
I'm defending...
I can't wait.
I'm bolstering Viacom and Infinity. This is not the end of it.
You sound so passionate. Oh, it's not the end. Dude, I'm telling you, I don't know what part of the show you're missing. I'm out of here, man, if that bill goes through. I'm not waiting for Viacom to get rid of me. I'm leaving. I'm not going to sit on the airways and wait for Colin Powell's son to sit there and try to get creative fining me. I've busted my balls changing an industry. I've busted my balls being creative. I've taken risks in my career you couldn't imagine.
I'm sure you have. But you don't think you can do your show without saying anal sex, perhaps? You don't think
I don't
it has
want
the same
to. I don't even want to. I don't want anyone telling me I can't say anal sex.
Right.
I'm sick of it. I'm not even allowed to do the kind of show I want. I got guys hitting the... Why do you have to say the S word?
I'm sorry. Why are you getting all the grief? And you look at a show like Discovery Health. Discovery Health has in-depth discussions on oral sex, talking about...
Well, first of all, Discovery Health is on what, cable?
Yeah.
All right, so you understand that the FCC doesn't regulate cable. But do you realize how ludicrous that is? Because, first of all, they're saying CBS, NBC, and ABC are open-air stations, right?
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, everyone you know gets it off of the cable. So they're side-by-side with HBO. They're side-by-side with Showtime.
USA Network and Discovery Channel.
Every household has that. They have free access to every one of these channels. It's all hypocritical, man. It's all ludicrous.
So why aren't they coming down on them?
Well, that's what you should be asking. You're the
I'm going to ask that tonight, but
They will be. First me, then them. And then you, dude. And then you. And you know, by the way, if they start in with you and you don't believe it, and when something weird's happening to you, I'm going to say to you, so it's $500,000. That's nothing to you. It's Forbes magazine. They can afford it. Steve Forbes, he got all his money from his dad.
Huh.
Steve Forbes wouldn't know what hard work was.
Seems like you're kind of the Martha Stewart of radio right now.
All right, look, I got to go, man. I can't even listen to your ridiculousness. The Martha Stewart of radio. I didn't do anything illegal. Martha Stewart lied to the government. I've been nothing but honest, and that's what I'm being fined for. Boy, that guy just irritates me. It's like every smug ass that you see on TV.
How could someone say the sentence, oh, what's $500,000? What
are you, crazy?
I don't know who he is. His name must be Forbes, too.
It's plenty of money to me, man.
Anybody.
I'm not staying on the air if they find... Listen, the second that bill goes through...
Everybody figures you're capitalizing on this controversy.
Yeah, how?
It hasn't hurt your bottom line. And what's $500,000 to you?
I'll tell you what, it's enough to take me off the air. I'm being honest. I'm not doing it, and I guarantee you're not going to hear anything creative going on. You know, artists for years have always... Anybody who actually changes anything, even people who paint for a living, have taken crap from authorities. Authors.
Yeah, they get persecuted.
And then all of a sudden, everybody, McCarthy was after people in show business, calling them communists, and taking away...
Dragging people in to turn in their friends.
And now we laugh at it. This is the same thing. It's identical. It's these bureaucrats who are jealous of entertainers. The government is acting like the mafia. They're strong-arming me. They're strong-arming companies. and it's George W. Bush at the helm. And communists were a political party, which was legal. Didn't matter. And McCarthy pulled them in one by one, and nobody said a word. And you know who did it? Edward R. Murrow brought him down, a broadcaster, a journalist. And nobody in my stupid world of television and radio has even spoken out. Where is 60 Minutes on this? Where is
every newscast, every national newscast?
Where is Dan Rather?
Where
are they?
Peter Jennings? Where is Tom Brokaw?
Their analysis is, Howard Stern said something dirty today and racist, and now they're taking him off the air. Where did I say anything racist? They're just painting me into a corner, making me look like a jerk.
They're happy to help the government brand you as the devil.
Hey, Ross, you're on the air.
Yeah, hey, Howard.
God, I hated that guy from Forbes.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah.
Howard, I'm living up here in the mid-state of the mountains of Arizona. I live in a little town called Payson. I have a very difficult time getting your broadcast. I had to rig up an antenna that's on a hill about 100 feet above me. But our news stations, all our local news stations, Channel 3, Channel 5, Channel 10, Channel 12, they are doing their best to crucify, to ruin you. Yep. Even the non-biased commentary, the news broadcasters themselves, every time your name comes up, they perform dirty faces on the air.
Oh, yeah, it's all Big Joe.
About 10 seconds worth of air time, and it's nothing but the worst.
They cannot wait. They cannot wait to get me off the air. They are all dancing in the street. Well, guess what? You'll have me off the air, and we'll just see how exciting things are.
This town is Mormon-run, and I'm busy with this little town of mine because there is no separation from church and state.
That's right, and Mormon-run means that the newscasts are all going to make faces and thumbs down, and Howard Stern's discussing because the church has taken over the state.
They depict you as being the second
devil.
Coming of the Satan.
That's right.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
And one other thing is that they are constantly editing your programs over here.
Yep.
Constantly.
That's going on right here.
Off the air.
Yeah.
You were right absolutely about the Mexican channels that we have up here. We have one Spanish channel up here, and they show more TNA, more provocative attitudes. Of
course. Dude.
Girls on beaches in Cancun.
They got guys on
crotch shots.
They got guys on Spanish radio. Listen to me for a second. They got guys on Spanish radio here in New York who are using language that if I use.
All the words you're not supposed to use.
But the FCC doesn't go after them because they don't have a translator.
They must not understand Spanish.
And they're afraid to offend the Spanish people. It will be considered a knock.
And let me tell you something. My Spanish friends who are either living here legally or illegally, they all love you.
Of course.
Every one of
the
them
people love me.
Every one of them knows your name. Everyone has a smile on their face.
Why is no one rising up?
Stern.
Why is no one rising up over this? About Bush taking over the culture, the religious right.
Don't care about
we have a local government station just for this town. It's called Local Government Access. It's meant for the people of this town to learn about what's happening in this town. They put on religious programming on Sunday. And if that isn't true separation between church and state, I don't know what there is. I have talked to the mayor, the incumbent mayor, the mayor that's coming into office. The mayor that is coming into office...
Listen, I got to go. I got to go. I'm getting sick.
The heart ride.
I know, it's upsetting me. It's upsetting me, and I got to go. Thank you.
You've got to say more to the people in Arizona.
Okay, he's lecturing in a monotone. He's lecturing in a monotone.
Not even listening.
Yeah. I can't have a conversation. I can't have a dialogue with the guy.
You've got to say more to the Arizona people.
Yeah, hello. Yes, I know.
God, it's a religious state.
Hello.
It's too much. It's too much for my head. I'm going to explode from all this. I mean, it's crazy. I couldn't believe it, what was going on yesterday. They're like doing a lynching on me.
Well, it's been coming. You were absolutely right.
Yep. I saw it all, but didn't take a genius to figure it out. We are so done. Our goose is cooked. And it's not even about language.
But people don't realize their gooses are being cooked right along with us. Gays, you better start heading back for the closets.
Yeah, in a big way. Dick Cheney's daughter. Keep your mouth shut. Vice President, you never even see that guy.
Oh, no, I don't know where she is.
You never see him either.
And anybody who is a little out of the norm better just start straightening up, get rid of your piercings, the crackdown is coming.
It's in this environment that I never could have succeeded in radio. And what I'm saying is, radio has benefited. All of media has benefited by me being the outrageous maniac that I am. And these guys don't want to face it. Everybody wants me out of radio so they can carve up my little kingdom. And you know what? No one's going to have a kingdom like this.
But you know what? Then they can have their little local going again.
Yeah. What a joke. And I like the Fox Channel putting that guy on from Forbes to be my defender. That's some defender.
Yeah, we've been defended so well so far.
So much for fair and balanced.
Everybody who's come out has been perfect.
That's the best guy you could find.
Yeah, he's real enthusiastic about the whole deal.
No big deal.
No big deal.
It's no big deal, $500,000.
It's not going to happen.
But you're my defender?
Stay home. Yeah, better with an empty chair. Better with an empty chair.
I just get mostly annoyed by government officials who have never done anything creative in their lives. Oh, yeah, John Ashcroft sings. Aside from him, I mean, they've never done a thing that was all people who change things are way outside the envelope.
They're not even the kind of dynamic people who've taken this country forward in a way that makes it the great country it is. They're trying to turn it back.
Yeah, they're the kind of people.
Repress people.
They're the kind of people who will never know greatness and probably work a total of 3 days a week. Not working hard toward an end. They're not burning with any kind of passion. You can't tell me any of these congressmen who are up there. We think it's indecent, all this speech, and someone's got... Shut up.
What's scary is things they don't want to hear, things that they don't want to see.
Hey, anyway, let's get off this. I mean, if whoever's got the point, great. Whoever doesn't, fine. Got to take a break. We'll do the news right after this.
Love blossoms like a flower on the Howard Stern Show.
The show is ruined today now. Such a jerk.
Hey, Gary, watch yourself carefully, Bal. Do you know what? I can't wait to see you out on the show. He's fired. That's it. He's fired. He's fired. He just called me a jerk. You're fired, Gary. You're fired. You are fired. I want him out of here. Pack your bag and you're fired. Go find a job. Get out of here.
I'll do it.
Get out before I blow my mind.
Good times, great friends. The Howard Stern Show.
Yeah.
Not Tonka Radio.
Oh, I'm back? Okay. I was busy looking for...
What?
I was looking up the statistics. I was looking at all the last names of the people who voted against that congressional bill yesterday. Mm-hmm. They were either Jewish, black, or Hispanic.
Oh, yeah.
Which leads me to believe that people who are outsiders understand how important free speech is.
That's right.
Because they're going to get swallowed up.
They are the ones who've been without it before.
Yep. Every one of those groups have been silenced. Bless you.
Who was that?
Sorry, I tried to get away from him.
Thinking about the fact that Sandy wasn't wearing panties.
Yeah.
That was great.
It's got to be great, huh?
What?
The chick's just walking around in like a little outfit like that with no panties on. And like there's so many opportunities to see up her legs. It's so important to a guy. Seeing what you got there. Love it. Good for you. Good for you, Robin.
How's that what's important and I'm not?
What?
Doing that.
I know. How do you not know that's important? Well, maybe you are doing that.
I don't understand.
What are you doing tonight?
I think they're different schools, and I didn't go to the school where you get that lesson.
Sandy learned. What are you doing tonight? Maybe you should walk around with no panties.
I'll try that, maybe.
Going out?
Going away.
Where are you going?
To Orlando.
Where we're not on the air anymore.
Right, I'm going to make a personal...
Making a protest?
And talk to people.
Spa or something?
Yeah.
Look at you.
Mr. X and I are just going down there to hang out for a while.
You and Mr. X need a little warm weather.
Yeah.
You probably won't be bothered down there because we're not on the air.
Nobody knows us in.
We're persona non grata. Going to Disney?
Yeah, he's never been there before. It's just sort of a little birthday present for him.
You doing the VIP tour?
No, we're just
really?
going to go see what we can see.
Stamos goes and you get some sort of VIP tour. You can go
I didn't call anybody beforehand or anything. I didn't think it was necessary.
You don't mind the 7-hour line for each ride?
That nobody should be there.
You know what's worth the 7-hour line? The log flume.
Is that right?
Oh,
We're not getting on any log flume.
Oh, so much.
Oh, I love the log flume.
Oh, so much.
So much.
I'm on the log flume. What's the log flume?
It's a water ride, right?
Oh, yeah, you get on this little fake log and you go through water, on the water.
And it splashes on you?
Yeah,
Do they give you like a little raincoat?
Yeah, well,
no.
Well, yeah, if you're a wuss, you put a raincoat on.
I'm a wuss.
The best is to get somebody to go with you who doesn't know what happens on the ride.
Yeah.
And you watch them go crazy.
Oh, X, come here.
I can swim now.
I love going on the log flume with my crucial head.
You better tell X there's water involved because he can get pissed. I see him. He can go berserk.
We're not looking for any log flumes.
Mm-hmm. You don't want some log flume, Robin?
Log flume is not my thing.
Well, remember the last time you went away, a Mexican guy had to hose you off.
I'll try. Maybe I'll need the log flume.
That's a new Disney ride, the Mexican hose off.
The Mexican log flume.
Well, get ready, Congress. I'm going to mention sex.
A little bit of news involving sex. Go ahead, Robin.
Yes, this is from the Kinsey Institute's Journal of Sex Research, so it is scientific.
Well, all right, so at least you have a defense when they give you the $500,000 fine.
That's right. This is some naked truths about women.
Let's hear it.
Only 29% of women always orgasm during sex.
See, now, seriously, I think they could potentially fine you for saying that.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm being serious. That's what they're talking about. I know that sounds nuts.
So that's the first fine.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go for another one.
Let's do it.
About 40% of women have climaxed while asleep.
It's happened to you.
Yes, it has.
You didn't know I was there.
Oh. And 80% of women fantasize about sex with someone other than their partner.
Oh yeah.
I think
women?
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
Not my girlfriend.
They're not going to tell you. This is stuff they only tell in those anonymous surveys.
Yeah. I'd like to think she only thinks of me, but who am I kidding?
You think that's why?
What's the possibility of that?
Zero.
Yeah. You think that's why Dana always has her eyes closed?
Yeah. Yeah, Beth has her eyes closed, too.
You mean she's thinking of someone else?
Hard to believe, huh?
Why does she need to do that?
You give it to her so good, I can't imagine. Well, she's probably thinking about Viggo Mortensen.
Thinking of
Viggo.
Yeah.
Oh, Viggo so much.
She's thinking of David Boreanaz.
David Boreanaz. Yeah.
Oh, Boreanaz.
Oh, Angel.
They're now saying that a farm in Vancouver, Canada, the pork products processed there and distributed from the farm may have been tainted with human remains. This was the farm of a Canadian serial killer, Robert Pickton. He raised and slaughtered pigs on his farm as a part-time occupation until his arrest at the property in February of 2002. And police believe he gave or sold processed meat products to friends and acquaintances. He's awaiting trial for the murder of at least 22 and possibly as many as 60 missing Vancouver prostitutes. They figure that he buried some of the bodies on the farm where the pigs live.
Wow.
And they may have been contaminated with human DNA and then processed as meat products and sent.
Gross. That is just vile.
Yeah.
I'll throw out my lunch.
Just horrible.
My God knows what went on with this chicken I'm eating.
I know. You don't want to eat it anymore.
I was living in a hotel before I ate it.
Well, it has happened. The U.S. House has approved legislation to significantly boost fines and penalties on broadcast indecency. The measure passed overwhelmingly yesterday. Here is North Carolina Republican Sue Myrick, who supported the legislation. D1.
Oh, boy. Do you have to play these?
This is the news.
All right.
Broadcast airways belong to the American people, not to the networks. So I believe it's time for Congress to defend and protect America's parents and children and pass a tough bill to ensure decency on the airwaves.
What does that mean? You know what? I'm for this bill, too, as long as we go out and get the real maniacs.
Yeah, it sounds innocuous.
Yeah. Yeah, if someone commits indecency. But I know they're looking at me like I'm indecent.
Right. The Senate is crafting a similar measure and could take it up in the near future.
Where is the ACLU during all this? What are they? Where are they, at the Texas Ranch?
They don't hear any of this.
What are they, asleep at the wheel?
The legislation took off like a rocket after Janet Jackson's breast-bearing incident at the Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah.
That, however, was just the iceberg. In subsequent congressional hearings, lawmakers recited a litany of complaints about decency standards on TV and radio. Even Democrats supported this kind of legislation. Here is a Texas Democrat, Martin Frost, D2.
Yeah, we're sunk. Everyone can get you behind this bill.
The American people grant private businesses the ability to make money while using our public airwaves. In exchange for a license, we ask them not to broadcast indecent material.
And we all agree, but what's indecent?
Times when children are likely to be watching or listening.
Oh, come on. You don't care about children, you liar. Pass some gun legislation if you're worried about children living in a house with something dangerous.
Fix the schools.
Liar. When children are listening. He even knows at 6 to 10 in the morning children aren't listening, at least not unsupervised. Oh, fake. A liar. You're just using this to get me off the air.
Of course. Even this, I think, has something to do with the climate in the country today. A woman who refused to get a cesarean section because she didn't want to be scarred was charged with murder yesterday. More than a month after one of her twins was born, stillborn.
Can you imagine? Charged with murder.
Because she decided, I don't want to undergo a medical procedure.
I want to give a vaginal birth. And you know how many unnecessary C-sections there are. You don't know if these doctors are telling you the truth or not. A lot of them just want to get out of the room.
One nurse said she claimed that the woman said, no, I don't. That would ruin my body to have that scar, so I don't want to do it, even if one of my babies is born dead.
That happened in Iraq, right? Not here.
No, that's Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yeah.
They say they're unable to find any other reason that would have motivated her not to have the cesarean section after it was recommended to her. So some district attorney has decided they know best what this woman should do just because she's pregnant.
Wow.
And if you don't think that has something to do with the fight about abortion in this country, you're crazy.
Holy cow. Kurt, you're on the air.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Howard.
Yes.
You know, this whole indecency legislation really scares the hell out of me.
Me too.
I mean, it really smacks of fascism more than anything.
It's McCarthyism. It's a bunch of guys who are not elected telling you what you can hear on the radio. It's just and they're claiming guys like me are indecent. I don't think I am. I don't think I've ever broadcast indecency in my entire career. But it's a matter of opinion, and it's not their opinion. I'm sick of it. I'm not a school teacher. Leave me alone. I'm tired of talking about this crap.
Call somebody else.
Yeah. Don't call this show. We already know.
Somebody who might be able to do something about it.
Yeah. Oh, you're preaching to the converted. Go ahead, Robin.
And same-sex marriage is facing challenges in various areas of the U.S. today.
Call your congressman and describe to him how you feel. What are you calling me for? Go on my website, howardstern.com. There's a link. You can find out who your congressman is, and you can whip him off an email. It'll take you 30 seconds. Whip him off an email and tell him you're sick of this crap. And tell your senator, too. They're coming up for a big vote on this. Tell Hillary Clinton. I don't like it. This is sick. What are you calling me for? I'm on your team. Sorry.
The same-sex marriage issue is facing challenges in various areas of the United States. Lawmakers in Massachusetts have inched closer to amending the state's constitution to bar gay marriage, but allowing same-sex civil unions. After 10 hours of debate, lawmakers voted 127 to 77 to accept a compromise amendment that would define marriage as between a man and a woman.
Anything less than marriage is not equal rights. It's like telling blacks you can have 1/3 the vote.
They didn't have 1/3 the vote. They were just counted for voter registration as 1/3 of the population.
Civil unions aren't a marriage. These people, this is about being treated the same.
In fact, that is the point that the mayor of San Francisco makes. He has been told now that he can no longer perform same-sex marriages.
Do it anyway.
Where's my sheet that's... Oh, here it is. D3 is
They're going to find him,
Mayor
too?
Gavin Newsom. Who
and we're
says
going to stand on principle.
Sorry.
his city is abiding by the state Supreme Court order and will appeal.
Well, that we're no longer going to discriminate against people of same sex against their ability to be provided the same privileges, rights, and obligations that I have as a married man and many millions of Americans as opposite gender couples.
He also says that he's against the laws against same-sex marriage are discriminatory.
We're denying equal protection under the law. We're denying people the sanctity of engaging in a loving, committed relationship and getting the same privileges and benefits that the rest of us are afforded. And I think that's just fundamentally wrong.
He should refuse to marry anyone then. Just say, okay, I'm not marrying anyone.
Nobody can get married now.
Right.
A lawsuit has been filed in Seattle challenging Mayor Greg Nichols' recent executive order that recognizes same-sex marriages from other states. Plaintiffs claim Washington state law clearly states marriage is between one man and one woman, and they'll fight to protect that definition.
Wow.
In Wisconsin, they've weighed in on the same-sex marriage issue as well. The state Senate in Wisconsin voted yesterday in favor of a state constitutional ban on not only same-sex marriage, but civil union as well.
How surprising. I thought Wisconsin was so progressive. Isn't that where cheeseheads are from?
Yes. Meanwhile, the President of the United States spoke to an evangelical group on Long Island yesterday and said he would fight for an amendment to ban gay marriage.
Wow. Evangelical group. They've got to be loving him. Yeah, it's all lost. No more separation of church and state. The culture war is lost. Anything else?
Strange. I can't believe this is America. So I'll go back to this. A U.S. man is suing Burger King over a too hot burger.
Good.
He's suing the fast food chain because he said he suffered physical disability after biting a hot chicken burger.
Wow.
It was so hot it scalded his mouth.
Yeah.
They want the company to give customers fair warning about the temperature of the food that they're serving. The suit also claims the alleged scalding incident caused symptoms ranging from pain and suffering to physical disability. It is not known how much he wants for the damage that he suffered.
How about making chicken burgers illegal? I'm behind that.
Yeah.
A man in Canada cut off his penis and testicles and was found running naked down the street.
Wow. I would have liked to have seen that.
Repent, fornicators.
That wasn't our president?
I thought that was the same guy who had the chicken bird.
The man was spotted running down the street in British Columbia wearing only a woolly hat. Paramedics covered him with a sheet before taking him to a hospital. His severed penis and testicles were later found in his home. It is not known if the body parts can be reattached.
Man, you got to be into a cause to do that.
I was going to do that, but I watched Survivor instead.
And Spain in Madrid has risen close to 200 from those series of bombs that went off in train stations and on trains yesterday. They initially thought it might be a Basque separatist group's responsibility, but they later claimed not to have had anything to do with it. They usually give warnings before they set off bombs. These bombs went off without warning, and now they're feeling that Al-Qaeda might have had something to do with this. A few miles away, they found a van with detonators and some Islamic tapes inside.
Spain have an army?
Yes.
Well, are they going to invade? They should pick a country and invade it. I'm not kidding you.
They have that big an army.
I bet you they could do it.
They're members of NATO.
None of those countries over in the Middle East are that hard to invade. Trust me. It's not like it's a tough sell.
Well, they said they're probably going to react to this much the same way the United States did.
What are they going to do?
September 11th. They feel that this was their September 11th. They're shaken and disturbed. There have been spontaneous gatherings.
Right.
The people are all very upset.
So pick a country and invade it.
1,400 people were wounded, and they said the rescue workers, the most disturbing thing to the rescue workers were the ringings of the cell phones in the pockets of the dead. As they were trying to clear things out and look for survivors, people were trying to call their loved ones to see if they were all right. And they were listening to those phones ring and not be answered. 3 days of mourning have been declared there.
Bush, when he heard about what went on, said, "Are there any bin Ladens in your country? Can I help you get them out of harm's way?" Any of the bin Laden family.
Meanwhile, Bush has unleashed a series of attack ads against John Kerry, calling him a wimp.
A wimp? Let's go back to Vietnam before we start calling wimps.
On the issue of national defense. And saying that he is...
if I was John Kerry, I would just challenge...
on terrorism.
I would just challenge Bush to hand-to-hand combat right now. Two of them, mano a mano. See who's the wimp. Just beat each other's ass. National Guard equals super wimp during Vietnam.
So that's the discourse, the level of the discourse in the presidential debate.
I would have respected Bush more if he just avoided the draft rather than do what he did.
It would have been better to go to Canada or something?
Boy, I hope Kerry knows how to debate that guy. Should just hammer him.
Well, it really shouldn't be too difficult to debate him.
I don't think so, but you never know. Everybody's such a gentleman.
That hockey player, Todd Bertuzzi, I was telling you about yesterday, of the Vancouver Canucks, he has been suspended by the NHL for the rest of the season and the playoffs.
Why don't they fine the NHL for that? They encourage all this violence. They encourage guys punching each other in the face.
It's his punishment for the vicious blind hit he inflicted on Steve Moore at the Colorado Avalanche during a hockey game on Monday night in Vancouver. Bertuzzi punched Moore in the head and jumped on his back, driving the full weight of both men onto Moore's face and dragging it along the ice. Moore is still in the hospital with a broken neck, a concussion, and deep cuts on his face.
Perry should challenge Bush like an IQ test. Like right there, just go, okay, let's ask him some basic intelligence questions. Let's see who can come out ahead. That'd be cool.
They'll probably find out about it and coach him.
Yeah. Oh,
Bertuzzi will also have to forfeit about $500,000 in salary.
Oh, what's $500,000?
That's nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Yeah, why would they bother to do that since it is almost meaningless, that kind of money? The Florida child pornography case against R&B star R. Kelly might be over. A judge has ruled that the photographs seized as evidence against him were obtained illegally and can't be used at the trial. 12 of the counts Kelly faces on child pornography possession are based on those photographs. So now they're thinking that maybe the prosecutor will have to abandon the case. So break for R. Kelly, not because he was found innocent, but because the photographs were obtained illegally.
Hey, all I know is if in Nazi Germany they had a show like mine, there might have been a chance that Hitler wouldn't have come to power. And that's the truth. Man, believe me, this is feeling like some sort of coup d'etat this guy's running. Get me off the air. Get the subversives, get the people who speak out, speak their mind. It's weird. It's just weird, man. I am so worn out from this week.
I know. It's just, I'm not feeling good.
Me neither, man.
But Janet Jackson will make her first concert appearance on television since she exposed
she's having a good time.
Breast during Super Bowl halftime show.
She's having a blast.
She'll sing on the ABC program Good Morning America later this week.
Oh, good. That's good.
Can't wait for that.
She's going to prove she can keep her shirt on.
She will not be seen live. The ABC program will institute a 5-second video and audio delay because she's so dangerous.
She's not going to do anything. She should show her vagina this time. She just pull her pants off.
Let's get to
well,
it.
Now that there's that delay, Janice, take off all your clothes.
Yeah. You're completely nude. She showed that boob because the rest of her is so big.
But it's so funny. They're hiring her, but they're afraid.
Don't worry. She's not going to do anything weird. She's learned her lesson.
Of course she's not. This is the safest time to put Janet Jackson on.
All right.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Charlize Theron is struggling. She's suffering, Howard.
I wish she'd show her boob.
Because she's beautiful.
Did she say that?
Yeah, she was asked by a German magazine.
What a moron. What a moron.
Her beauty was a burden, and she said, yes, yes, yes.
Of course, I can't be taken seriously. Well, how about this? You wouldn't be taken at all.
People often can't imagine what I'm capable of as an actress.
Oh, boy. Now she's the greatest, so she's all carried away.
It's hard to go into a room and tell people, don't pay attention to my looks.
Halle Berry had the same rap. Wait till you see her acting in Catwoman. They're going to throw her out of show business.
Oh, dear. I can't wait for her to lose her looks.
Me neither. Can't wait till she looks like me.
Then everybody will be ignoring you in every room. Julia Stiles in The Prince and Me. Some movie. Opening on April 2nd.
Ask Kathy Bates how nice it is not to have any good looks.
Yeah, be begging for attention. Julia says, although the film is a fantasy romance, there's still some reality to the story. A1.
We have those fantasy fairy tale moments, Cinderella stories, but it all starts from the perspective of my character.
She always speaks like she's in like really good movies.
I know. Like it's important what she's been doing.
So these are bad movies. Anything else?
Jim Caviezel, you know, he's Christ in the Mel Gibson movie. Here he is on Mel as a director.
Brilliant mind. Photographic memory. He can learn things at a glance.
Oh, boy. He's Superman.
He can leap tall buildings with a single bound.
He can have anal with 5 men. Survive.
Wow.
He can turn water into wine. Oh, not Mel, I mean Jesus.
I have to work at it.
I'm not as big a genius as Mel.
I have to work hard at being a genius. Mel is just a natural genius. I'm a genius, too. But Mel is, like, so easily a genius. I do have to put in some effort to be a genius.
And here's the direction he requested from Mel.
I said, don't explain it to me. Just show me.
Yeah.
Because I'm an idiot. You act it, and then I'll do what you do.
I'll imitate what you do.
I'm an idiot.
Show me. And he goes, well, it's like...
Way to make choices, dude.
This. Got it. Exactly. I know.
2 geniuses working together. I got it. Thanks, Mel.
Exactly what he wants. I love that. You know? There are words. There are emotions that have no words to them. Give me an idea. Just give me an idea where you...
What? Didn't he just have to stand there and get beat up?
Yeah.
Mel's amazing. Mel can deny the Holocaust and actually direct a movie at the same time.
And what is this film ultimately about?
This film is about forgiveness. It's about love. And it's about sacrifice. That's what it's about.
It's about Mel pleasing his dad.
It's about $200 million.
Well, Mel, I don't think Mel ever could have predicted that. No one could have.
He worked really hard to make it happen.
This is a film. It's beautiful. It's about forgiveness and love and those dirty Jews.
going to churches and having preachers tell their flocks that it's a sin not to go see it.
It's actually about 2 hours long, actually.
Drew Barrymore is in 51st Dates with Adam Sandler. And here's Drew on how you make a romantic comedy different when starring with the same co-star. B1.
I think a lot of that has to do with story. And this film, although it has jokes and all of that stuff, there is a story there, which I think is so important for any film.
And what's the most romantic thing you can do for another person?
Why don't you just feed them?
Yeah. Shut up and feed me. I think the most romantic thing you can do is be a consistent person. It's really hard when you're, dealing with something.
I think you could just take your finger and put it by my butt.
What about that?
That's my view.
Do that consistently.
That's very romantic. Be consistent.
Frankie Muniz is in...
He's great. I like
Agent Cody Banks 2, Assignment London.
Oh, good.
He's 18 years old now, and he's saying, I can't keep doing these kid films, but he's only 5'4". So he's in a little bit of a dilemma. He was asked why Angie Harmon was not in this version of Cody Banks.
I was very upset when they first said they were going to do that because, I loved her so much. She was so incredibly amazing. But, Anthony brought so much to the movie. Like, he's so funny. We all thought that the one thing the first movie lacked was...
He's a pedophile's dream. He's legal, but he looks 11.
I can't wait till he stops making kids' movies and starts making films about short adults.
Well, it's funny. They replaced Angie Harmon with a big black guy. Frankie Muniz says...
That's good. Run over there.
He's got to start seeking more adult roles than he's been taking.
I'm at a very critical point in my career to where I have to make that transition from child actor to adult actor or child actor to a respectable actor.
He went to the Holy Grail and spoke to Beaver, Jerry Mathers.
So good luck with that. And Maria Bello is in Secret Window with Johnny Depp, and here's what it's like to work with him.
Really, I always admired Johnny as an actor. From 21 Jump Street, I remember watching as a teenager and going like, that guy's good, And I love his choices. I love his love of the work. You can.
All right. He gets enough ass kissing. I don't need to hear it.
It's nice when you can have other people kiss your ass like that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, what's that like?
Not persecute you. And that's what's happening.
All right. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, everyone. We hope to see you on Monday. I think you will.
We'll see how the weekend goes.
There's Bruce singing this is irony, I believe we're doing right now. Right? You play a song where we're complaining about freedom, and then he sings about freedom. Say. We have a need to explain it.
This land was made for you and me.
Harmonica. The worst harmonica player's got to be Alanis Morissette, right?
I've never rated harmonica players.
Sure, I could play the harmonica like this.
Yeah, this isn't hard.
I know this land wasn't made for me, evidently.
Not anymore.
All right, we'll see you on Monday.